Good times.
It is a Wednesday morning on this morning show run that we're going to be on here, 6:11. Hey, Sam, how are you?
Can a girl just put on her kilay before we start? Like,
it said here live na. Live
yeah, I didn't say
Turn
that.
on.
See, Direk said that. And I was like, can you please wait? I'm just putting kilay. Wait, lungs. With a lungs emoji. Like, come on.
I wish we got fired yesterday so I didn't have to deal with this today.
Why
Thank
are you stirring up false rumors that we're leaving the station? You stop it.
People are so like, oh. I've been saying
nako.
resigned and fired for 2 weeks now. Walang show, fired, resigned. Everybody resigned, fired, guys, we're fired. It's been like weeks I've been saying that to everybody on the playback. Every time, wala pa, wala, tanggal na. Wala si Bam, hindi, wala na si Bam, tanggal. It's like, everybody can't just wait. Just wait.
It is
Sam,
both your
can't
fault.
wait? Can't wait, Sam? Oh my goodness. Welcome everybody. Hi, how are you?
In other news, I have my phone back, and so all is right with the world again. Thank you, God.
Oh, first of all, I don't know. Like, this is how we know we're siblings. Okay, that there's really never any fighting between us because she gave me the look. I got yelled at. She texted me, and I didn't do anything but sat here and did nothing. Biglang we're on air now. I'm like, oh, that's not me. All for kilay. You know, you kind of remind me of that kili girl that's making her waves on the social media.
Who's
now.
kili girl?
The dark kili girl. Alvin, do we have a picture of the dark kili girl? I thought I threw that here
I have
on
so
the,
many questions.
Yeah, during the trillion peso march, I believe that's where it was from. I'm not 100% sure in this kili story. Yeah.
Okay.
Tapos may girl na arm raise like as many people would do in a rally, and she had the sleeveless on, and there was some darkness in the kili. There was maybe even a little bit of hair. I sent it out to Alvin here a couple of minutes ago. You guys may have seen this. If not, I'll get it for you here in a second.
Okay, this is ringing a bell. Okay.
Yeah, so obviously the internet being the internet, they are going to make a deal out of this dark kili. And
Oh my gosh, there are more
and of
important
course
things.
like kilay.
I think, yes. Kilay is right there. It's up front. It's in your face, okay?
There it is.
Guys.
No, it's not the darkest kili you'll come across.
And I mean, like, really, in the middle of, obviously she's like on stage speaking, right? She is in the front lines of this thing. And we're going to talk about her kili-kili.
It's the internet. It's the internet. Like, let the internet be the internet. Like, yes, should we be doing that? No. Are we shocked? No. Should we ban it? No. Everything should be no. So this is her new photo. I think like she's just kind of redoing it. And if I were her, I would have put my kili back up again. Like, now this feels like you're defeated. This is like her, I think she did an interview or something like that. Now na-conscious, diba? So if I were her, I would have just put it out there like that.
Panindigan
I
na.
zoom in. Here you go, mate. 100 megapixel this.
Right.
Like, just at this point, own it.
Sure. Yeah. Just, going away now from like the whole backdrop of this thing, just as a response to the thing, 100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right? 2 arms.
Yeah.
I would 2-arm that, right?
Makibaka.
Look, I mean, are you upset that the people said something?
I mean, upset is a strong word. It kind of is like, parang nakaka-eye roll siya. Na parang talaga.
Yeah, it's like, how you talk to, how when you talk to me and Alex. And like, are you guys 12?
Yeah.
That's the max. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
After that, this should not be anything. Kasi ano ba kayo?
Yeah.
Diba? And then, at least she's cute.
She
She's got that.
is.
I'm like, yeah, fine. Maitim kilikili ko, ang pangit mo. Ako, I can put whitening. Ikaw, anong gagawin mo sa mukha mo?
Maitim yung ugali mo. Ang itim-itim.
Maitim yung ugali mo. Ang pangit ng mukha mo. Who wins? man. I wish people made fun of me at that level so I could just attack.
Oh my gosh. This is what you fantasize about. Like,
I fantasize about being bullied. I want to be like, I'm just so thirsty and hungry to be bullied. Just so I can bully back. Like, just give me the opening.
What is
Just give it to me.
I feel like I feel like what is that? Parang, what is this desire to,
No, because I miss it. Like, we can't do this stuff anymore. So now we can only counterpunch.
Kaya nga. So parang,
I mean?
Most people would interpret this as like, you know what? Oh, it's so peaceful. There's no background noise in my life anymore. This is exactly where I want to be.
No,
but
I'm bored. Just want to embarrass somebody. Like, I want to attack somebody. That's all. Like, I'm just...
What is this personality trait? What is that?
I feel like a lion in a zoo, where I'm just like easy, getting like just fed dead lamb. There's no hunt in it for me. I'm not out in the wilderness. I'm just here to be a fish in a fish bowl, as they say.
I cannot put a finger on it. It's got to be something.
Yeah, it's like sociopath.
Like some disorder, like some, illness.
I just missed. Yeah. Like, can somebody make fun of my kili, please? It's darker and
show
there's
it
more
to
hair.
us then.
It's darker and there's more hair. Please. Just come on. Somebody. Anyone. Come on. Come on.
I'm sorry I asked. Okay.
Anyway, welcome to the show. We're streaming live, playback.tv/goodtimes. That's Mo in studio. My name is Mo. The group should be here. We will...
Talaga?
What? Is everybody fired? Are you trying to stir up some kind of thing? We had a meeting yesterday. It lasted all but 5 minutes. Well,
for you?
Oh, you guys were stuck in a lecture?
No, not at all. We were just, we sat down and talked for about an hour.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So are we on the air moving forward? I'm sorry that for everybody listening who doesn't really care about office politics, you probably don't care about what's going on this station. Like, you just listen to us. You want to hear the good stuff. I don't want to deal with any of this politics, office drama. Okay, but there are some that I guess do. So we're just going to address it for like 5 minutes and then we're going to go on forever without even thinking about it again. So as we said yesterday, Susie messaged me. She's gone. BNO's gone. So there's all this talk thinking, oh no, we have a meeting coming up after yesterday's show. This is it. Pull out the axe. We're going to get the guillotine. There's been no talk of us getting removed. Anything that you may have heard is from us. Like creating drama that doesn't really exist.
Correct.
We're fine. Nothing's going to happen. In fact, it was really a meeting just to encourage us to go, hey, we were supporting you guys and all of you and everybody on the show, and continue as you are. Essentially, we're not going to be involved, right?
Right. And I think there was just, kind of like there was stuff to clear up in the air, Right. And I think moving forward, like, I think we should be more involved, Mohan. I mean, you're obviously like, you're not here. I think your policy has always been like, you know what? I just want to do a good show. The focus is this show. And then whatever else happens is what happens. Parang ganun ka, diba?
Okay, so it's always been that case with me, even when I was there. So
yeah.
Never showed up to any events, never went to any concerts, never went to any of these premiere nights, never went to the Christmas party, never went to...
Why are you such a diva?
It's not a diva. My social
my
battery...
gosh.
My social battery, like, you guys are all, my phone could last for 6 hours. Mine lasts for 10 minutes. Like, it's not diva. Look, it's not. It's not.
Alam mo,
I just can't do it.
I guess it's like, for some reason, I'm brought back to that conversation we had about you not reaching out to Susie when her dad passed. And sometimes we just have to do things that we don't want to do because we're adults, okay? And we're in a society and we work for a company and there are other people and there's just stuff that we need to suck it up and do.
I was a sociopath.
There you go.
I just said
Thank you.
5 minutes ago.
That's
now
it.
you're questioning my sociopathness.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Well, look. Okay. So should we be more involved? I don't know what that means, but I don't know, Sam. I know in these meetings I come off as very mayabang, as I did probably yesterday. I'm very confident when I'm there. I have no problem talking aggressively to our bosses about things that I disagree, the path of the station.
But I mean, you've also known him for like forever.
Correct. I've known him forever. Haven't seen him in a long time. There's always been some kind of weird tension between us, and I still have no problem going, I'm, essentially kind of tired of listening to your voice. I mean, I am very assertive, aggressive, whatever you want to say on these meetings. And I have no problem with speaking my mind on these things. However, I am still always going to be supportive of this station because it's those relationships that you stay in because matagal na kayo, and we give the advice just because porkit matagal na kayo dapat hindi makailangan na ganyan. But I've given again my entire life to this thing, and I wanted to succeed. So should we be more involved? Fine, I will say yes to that.
Yeah, I think it's more like a parang overall morale kind of thing. As a station, like I think you just need to be more present.
Here's what I want in return.
Yeah.
Some of my ideas become something because I have so many ideas for this station and this show, and most often, you know what, they kind of hit most often, right? So I'm pretty comfortable with saying I think I know what I'm doing. But then when I present it and it's not followed, and then it gets worse, in my opinion, obviously this is all relative. If the direction goes worse, then I'm like, okay, I'm out. I'm not giving any more advice.
Valid.
I'm not giving any more things because clearly you want to go another way. It's failing miserably. And guess what? Which show is doing really well? Oh, us. Why? Because we have an idea for it. But whatever you want to do, go ahead. You want to do 3 dog shows? Go ahead. By all means, have 3 dog shows. It's just I wouldn't do it.
There's got to be a give and take. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah, so I will. We can be more involved. I could be more involved. You could be more. We can all collectively or individually be more involved. But just all I'm saying is just listen to the idea. It comes from a place of people knowing what the hell they're doing. And I had to drop that line a couple of times very sarcastically and condescendingly in the meeting yesterday. I was like, so yeah, we sound like a podcast channel, and I think I know a thing or two about that. I'm such a dick. Sometimes. Oh my God. Okay, anyway, we're back. We're fine. We're good. Don't worry.
We're fine. Everybody. We're not going anywhere yet.
We're not going anywhere. We're going to be good. Okay. 863108999. Playback.tv/goodtimes. I don't know what the drama is with that. Sorry, just almost go back with what happened with B&O. There's their side. There's management side. We talked a little bit about it. On the radio, management says that B&O is upset about their time slot moving from 6 to 9 a.m. to 9 to 12 p.m. And I even said to management, and this is just a personal opinion, I prefer B&O to be at 9 p.m. I think that's where their prime was. That's where they were at their best. Sam, you know, I said this. It might not be what they wanted, but if I were kind of encouraging them in a management capacity, I'd be like, hey, yeah, let's go back to 9 to 12 where you guys can go crazy and do whatever you guys did that made you as popular as you were. That was their side, that they were unhappy with the time slot. The B&O side, from what I know from like say Susie and all of them, is they felt like they were being censored for some of their opinions. Some of those opinions revolved around DDS, anti-DDS rhetoric or whatever. I don't think they were openly anti-DDS. Effing hell, you know I am, right? But I think there was a little bit of a clash. This is what B&O feels, that there was a little bit of clash regarding their political belief and their stance versus where management believed in. That was never brought up. Or no, it was brought up very lightly, right, in the meeting yesterday. Yes?
Oh.
I mean, very, very, like 10 seconds, not even 5 seconds.
It's hard for me to imagine, you know, B&O being not very vocal about something. That's not who they are.
Yeah, but parang, a lot of the posts I see from Tin has to do with DDS, diba? Parang
I think my read on it is I think it's been a string of little miscommunications here and there that never got cleared up, and then things were brought online, and then it just got to a situation where like, okay, we cannot undo this anymore, and just, you know, yeah, stuff with management as well. And then it just got to a point where like, wow, we can't fix this. Are we willing to fix it? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know if the DDS thing is the actual reason. It might be the time slot thing. Because the DDS thing is, we would have the same problem, right? If you think about it. We have more listeners. I mean, that's just the way it is. And we have a very strong anti-digong or anti-administration stand. Very, very strong. No one ever has texted me and said, calm down. Ever. Okay? And I was probably the first to do it, to be a very anti-DDS on the show, very, very passionately from the before he even got elected. We're talking about Duterte. Before he got elected, I was like, danger, danger, danger. Narcissist, dangerous, dictator, all of it. Beware, beware, beware. Never got a phone call. Never got a phone call throughout the entire time. Never got a text message. Now, they did. I don't know why, but that's how it is. So I'm not 100% sure it's that.
Right.
It might just be, like you said, a compilation of a ton of different either miscommunication at the lightest to outright dislike for each other in a management versus show, which we don't naman have. Our dislike is kind of with each other.
You mean in the show?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you and I?
Where's Alex?
Like,
Sam, why'd you turn on the kilay ko?
we cannot stand each other.
Each other. Yeah. What are you, 12? But we rarely ever converse with management about what goes on the show. We have almost the entire time have had a green light to do what we felt is good for this show. And yeah, and that's not a defense for management. That's just, hey, it's always been that case. Now, if they came to us and said, hey, we don't want you to do that anymore, then yeah, I'm taking the BNO mindset and going, F off. We'll be completely fine without you. But they've never done it.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yes.
that's all. Yep.
Okay.
Cool. We're good. So awesome. Puma says, well, hey, BNO demographic includes more DDS than good times. Really? Give me the data. Pumbaa, let me see it. Come on, let's talk. I want to see
true?
where that state. Yeah, exactly. What a stupid statement. Oh, well, the demographic includes more DDS. Yeah, let me see it. Where is it? Who do you think you're talking to? Let me see it. I got all the data in the world on this show and all the other shows. I would love to see that. Thank you. Shut up.
So diplomatic, this one.
This is what I sound like in the meeting too, by the way. It's FYI.
Goodness.
But grow some balls. Shut up.
Woo!
What else? Anything else about this that we could put to bed?
We're
fine?
I think we
That's it,
just
right? We're just
I
fine.
think we covered it, naman.
Yeah. Anton says, good times. Please stop the office politics and the kili topic. It's highly divisive and very black-sided. Okay, hold on. Wait, let's get back to this kili thing because this is important.
We're really okay.
What?
Why?
What is the guy equivalent of a dark kili? I'm pretty sure we've talked about this maybe in the past.
Equivalent.
What is it? It's not the batok because it's not the dark batok. No, it wouldn't be that big. I don't think so. Is it? Because parang yung batok, pwede naman ako mag-hoodie sa, pero pwede ka naman mag-t-shirt.
Are we talking about maitim na something for the guy?
It doesn't even have to be maitim, okay? In terms of
Like something unattractive?
embarrassment. Yeah, a level of embarrassment or something. Dark siko, parang not yet eh. Yung dark kilikili is up there and up there. The dark kilikili is really up there for most people.
But do you think it's the same for guys?
That's what I'm asking. What is it for us?
I'm sorry, I'm talking about the black kilik. Is it black or dark? Sorry.
Hindi naman
Why
siya
do I
black,
feel
dark
like
girl.
it's
What
different?
black?
Sorry.
Grabe naman. She's already
I'm
kick a person when they're down.
That's why I'm asking.
Goodness. Sam, have a little bit of friggin' diplomatic this one is.
Ay, sorry. Yeah. Ano ba? Oh, di kita marinig. Ano?
Black beauty. Really? Okay. And then yung mga black beauty na girls sa school are still very kind of pretty much slightly fair skinned too. You know what I mean? They're darker than I am, but I'm like black beauty. Okay, anyway, where were we? What was your question?
I'm sorry. But so the dark kili doesn't really apply to guys because like there's more hair there obviously. So parang we can't really tell.
Sure. Yeah,
so
yeah.
hindi yon. Okay.
Not,
doesn't apply to guys. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So what would it be for us? Just in like balding. Balding
Strong.
is dark kili for us.
Yeah.
Because you can't, it's there, it's in your face. Is it a deal breaker? No, but it's enough to be noticed.
Or like maybe it's a balding situation and like, you know how you can have a comb over and parang like, who are you trying to fool?
Okay,
like,
so fine. It's balding and what you do to kind of hide it.
Yeah, again, it's like the panindigan thing we were talking about, right? Like you're balding, we can all see it, you know it. Just shave it off or something. I don't know. It's like,
okay, so hey,
own it.
Your kitty is black. Own it. Just raise your hand.
Dark.
Ask permission to talk all the time. Ma'am, sir, yes.
In all situations.
Go to church every day so you can raise your hand and pray. Yes, Lord. Oh my gosh, I love it. Let's take a break because we owe 2 breaks. We're late for 2 breaks. Sorry about that. It's 6:32 on this Wednesday morning. Oh, October 1st. Yes.
Hey, that's right.
Oh, it's a holiday? Is it the one with the dead people?
Ang tagal pa nun.
Okay, sorry. We'll take a break when we come back. More of the show. Don't go away.
Good times.
It's Taylor Swift, and what are the better colors out there? Maroon. I saw you dancing offbeat to this song, Sam, and I realized you're not dancing to this song. You're dancing because you're happy about your breakfast. You're like, ooh, and I'm like, she's kind of offbeat. This song's all slow. It's one of these dances. But she's like, and I'm like, she's not doing this correctly.
Breakfast dance.
And then I'm like, alam ko pagkain yan.
That's so good.
What do we got here, girl? What are we eating? Come on now.
I made my breakfast goo, so that has chia seeds, ground flax seeds, Greek yogurt, almond milk, oats.
Back in the day, they used to tell children that if you eat that much seeds, it's going to grow in your belly and you're going to explode. So
the downside of having so much seeds is it gets tinga. You get tinga because of it. Right?
Maraming seeds ba sa tae?
Oh, hindi. No, it helps with the movement of the bowels. It's great.
Oh, really? Picture nga. I want to see what's
Ask Mara. Sige. That's Mara's thing.
That's Kay, little off-centered. Hey, Kay, what's up?
Hey, early. Annyeong.
Meow meow.
Yum. Seriously though, real quick, big earthquake in Cebu. Was it
I know
last
my
night?
mom's there. She's shooting a show.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Maybe I should check my phone, no?
What?
Huge earthquake.
Yeah.
Like
Quite.
Your update.
Was it pushing? It wasn't 7, right? But it was pushing what? It was 6 plus.
6.9.
Yeah, it was pushing 7, which is when you get into the 6 range. That's man. You're in that's big boy territory. 7 is wow. 7 is wow. Like that's way up there. No, I mean I think Japan pushes the 8s and 9s sometimes, but yeah. I'm not going to do a 69 joke, but it was a 6.9.
Yeah, that's what it says. Sabi ng Philvox. Is it Philvox? Philvox.
Huh? What?
Philvox.
You got it. Yeah, okay.
I thought it was just Phi.
Philvox, diba?
I thought walang L for some reason.
Yeah.
These playback people are not helping.
It's a silent
It's
L.
Phivlox. No, it's Phivlox. Guys.
This is amazing journalism because we're trying to go like in the news today. There's a 6.9 earthquake in.
No, it's
Philbox.
It's Philvox. There is no L. Yeah.
Why did I always think it was Philvox?
Because it's Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology.
Philbox.
So it's just PH and then it's IV. Kumaga.
Oh.
And then there's also the matter of is it institute? Right?
Bakit?
People say institute.
What do you mean in the pronunciation?
Yeah.
Oh. Where's
Well,
Where's
It's
Alex and Mara
Philvox.
when we
It's
need them?
Philvox.
Yeah.
I stand corrected. Thank you.
Okay, 6.9 in Cebu. So We wish everybody safe and
Especially my mom. I'm sorry, forgot to reply.
most especially your mom. Actually, you know what? Let's change that. Only your mom. Only your mom. I hope
Kasi
is
hindi ako
safe. Everybody else we don't care about. Just your mom. Okay,
No,
is the only person we care about.
Kasi nakalimutan kong mag-reply. I'm such a bad daughter.
Everybody else can die.
Wait, is this
Wait,
ano?
Okay.
Like did parang structures crumble, or are we, like, what is this?
I mean, 6ix9ine's gonna have some. 6ix9ine's gonna have some.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Siya kasi
It's
may
gonna
water, no?
Yeah.
Wait.
I was thinking about this just earlier. The Beebs was asking me about where I grew up in the Philippines and stuff. She's like, "Hey, let's go to the Philippines. I want to see. I want to see." She's really big and like, "I want to see where you grew up. I want to see where you went to school. Let's go." She's really, really like pushing for this. And I told her, "Yeah, I grew up on a farm, in the province and all that." And she's like, "Oh wow, yeah, great. I love that. I want to go to the province." And I thought about, wait a minute. I grew up in Marilao.
Bulacan,
There's
right?
the largest like arena in Asia is probably there now. Then they're making this gigantic airport. I'm like kind of marketing this farm life. Then when we get there, it looks nothing like that. It's just there's no sun because of all of these infrastructure already that's there. And then when I think of like, oh yeah, finally we could see that. And then like, oh wait a minute, Bulacan has been the big, infrastructure is not built properly. And then I think about the airport, and I think about the arena, and I think like, oh my God, how dangerous maybe some of the infrastructure is back home. I mean, in back home province, because nothing gets fixed there. So I don't know. It was just thought it was kind of interesting. But anyway, we'll see. Yeah, maybe early next year. Back to Cebu. Yeah, hope you guys are good.
Be safe.
We do get a lot of people in Cebu who listen to the show. Hope you guys are okay. Yep.
Stay safe there.
Yeah.
Oh, how's your night? Kay? How was your night? Kay was at the meeting. Very vocal yesterday. Like, speaking your mind, girl. Love it.
Me?
Yeah. Sounds like you were.
Well, that was the point of the meeting, for us to like talk.
Sakit nga ng ulo ko, kaya pala ganun yung ulo. It was so funny because after the meeting, syempre I had to go to work. And then after work, I had to go to my meeting for my, I had to pretty much get my venue grant from the Metropolitan Theater. And on my way there, I was thinking, why am I so stressed? And I was like, oh yeah, all that happened today. And as I was on my way, reading everything online. And I was just like, man, that was a lot. For a day, huh?
Yeah. It was quite a bit. But Alex is here. Look at that. I had a surprise for Alex. Alex, where are you? Where's Alex? He's coming up here.
Yes.
Hey, Brad. Look at you with your little khaki colored for the second day in a row.
Isn't that what you wore yesterday? Did you
Brad.
change?
No, he had a collar last. No, collared. This day, it's not just t-shirt. Like it.
I know. And then.
Sorry, Alex. Sorry. Yeah,
Yabang.
Yeah. Where'd you buy that shirt, Lex? You don't remember? Oh, okay. Pero mahal. Not so much.
Well, yeah, it doesn't look
I saw that in a scene of F1, though. Yeah. It's okay. Is your nipple okay? You've touched it like 3 times.
Stop. What are you
It's F1 season in Singapore.
Is it?
He's talking about the movie, though.
Yeah, but hello.
Yeah.
You're congested today?
I have never seen Brad Pitt do that, though. That is not a Brad Pitt move where the inhaler comes out.
Oo nga.
You don't see a lot of 20-year-olds do the inhaler, right? That's an old person thing.
Yeah.
Tapos?
No.
Hindi. Hindi na naman. So, and then, what? Tapos? Yeah, I agree, Lex. Yeah, no, I walang audio.
Okay. Because I was
okay,
like, why is it taking you so long?
Now he knows.
Yeah.
Okay. Alex, I have a gift for you. I know you have a bunch of shows and stuff. Oh, there you go. Okay, now we're
That was a while.
Hi. Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, Lex.
Good morning.
How are you?
Ang sagutin ko lang lahat yung 3 points na hindi nyo narinig. Si Sam, hoy, kung t-shirt na may kwelyo to, you wear the same shirt. Second, sabi ko, may nag-message sa akin, hoy, huwag kang mangarap, hindi ka magiging Brad Pitt. I know!
Yeah, but we're
Ano pa
just
ako yung
concerned. You
Tapos
might start believing.
Tapos
And-
pangatlo, Singapore, nakita ko yung Singapore, inaayos na nila yung F1 at nakita ko paano sila mag-repair. Grabe, hindi talaga tayo pwede magkaroon ng F1 sa Pilipinas. Baka kasi
It is.
makancel
It takes-
dahil sa baha.
Yeah. So the first year that the F1 was here in Las Vegas, I was part of the committee that welcomes in the vehicles into the city and just kind of all the preparations that are being made. And it is a long preparation. It takes months to prepare for just one single night. So the F1 will be here also again in November, Lex, if you want to visit. But it is a spectacle that takes a lot of preparation. Speaking of events, Lex, I came across an event that I think maybe you might want to attend. November 4, Araneta Coliseum. I saw this online. Alvin, can we put the poster up for this? Look at this, Lex. Legends of the Dance Floor. A great reunion between
Tita
dancers
Jeline.
of the, whoever that is, dancers of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Look at the lineup here, baby. Maneuvers, Street Boys, UMD, Amanda Page,
Whoa.
Aramina, Carmi Martin, Yula Valdez, Gardo, Jackie Lou Blanco, Regine Tolentino, Roderick Paulate, and a bunch of other dance groups from that era. There's going to be a lot of menthol cream at the end of this
And si
night.
si Mel Feliciano, Maribeth Bichara, Jeline
Tita
Huet,
Gia,
Aldiger
yeah.
Sisters.
Wow.
Right.
Grabe. Carmi Martin, Yula, wow!
Hot legs.
We should go. That's gonna
Nope.
be fun.
Nope. No way.
You used to host a dancing show, Mohan. This is up your
and
alley.
guess what? I would never do another. Because we have times and times have passed.
Oh my gosh, you should host
Are you sure
this.
you're not the host there?
Oh my.
That's why
This-
you're promoting it.
I am not promoting this. I am telling you, I am staying away from this. 70s, 80s, and 90s. I have a problem with
fun.
each. I have a problem with each decade, and now they put all 3 decades in one show.
Medyo, kung magtatrust ako ng mga salamat at sinama nila yung 70s, medyo matatrust ako sila. Kasi kung 80s and 90s yan, medyo, wow, okay to, kami to eh. Pero nung sinama nila yung 70s, wow, yak, ganun ako.
Pero kasi 70s very in now eh.
Hindi nga.
Bell bottoms. It's very current.
Hindi ko pwede asalin yung 80s ko, di ba?
There's gonna be a lot of extra pounds on stage here on this one.
Yan, siguro katakot-takot na medic.
Oh
Ang mga sponsor niyan, mga katingko. Ano ba?
Katingko is your sponsor, Lex.
Yes, I know. I know. Bakit? Tapos sabi ko
wala
yun,
na.
katingko. Saka yung mga gamot, di ba? Mga,
Yung my inhaler.
oh yan. Yan, losartan. Losartan
Sarontas.
for ano.
Lola
for-
Remedios, dude. I love Lola Remedios.
Matindi Lola Remedios sa
Sarap
effective
kaya.
na. Hindi mo alam kung anong laman, pero...
Sebo de macho. It's gonna be all of that.
Para sa alak-alakan.
United American Tiki-Tiki.
ano pa, ano?
That's for kids.
I know. But
Of
nobody else.
that generation.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are the kids that grew up on that.
Right. Yeah.
Saka matatapos siya agalang 7 a.m. 7 p.m. lang yung concert niyan. 4 to 7 p.m.
Well, there is daytime clubbing now. It is.
And the young people do this. Diba?
Yeah, and they don't drink alcohol apparently.
Okay.
Playback, you're so cool. Tiger
yung
Bomb.
daytime clubbing, dahil inuso nila yon. Etong mga matatanda, necessity yun. Guys.
The point
you
is,
just need
it's on
7
trend.
p.m. You
Okay.
just need
On
to be-
trend.
Trend.
Pag ako nag-host ng na isang event at nalaman ko na 80 years old, 90 years old ang birthday, it's gonna end early.
Yeah, and that's great.
Dude.
Tumataas yung matatanda. May nakita ko sa likod, sabi ng matanda isa, oh my God, it's late na. It's late na. It's past my bedtime. 7:30 ang pare.
Just
Yeah.
imagine the medical staff on the sidelines. You know, like in sports, if somebody gets hurt, the medical staff just kind of runs out. There's going to be medical staff on the side of the stage here.
This is so funny. You guys are talking like you guys are spring chickens.
That's true.
Oh my gosh.
We're ageist, but we're old.
What are you doing?
I'm probably literally older than Amanda Page.
Amanda Page is like super gorgeous.
I'm older than maybe Regine Tolentino and I'm talking smack.
Alam mo, naiintindihan ko edad namin. Kaya nga, inaasar na namin lahat dahil alam namin mga 5 to 10 years from now, we're there.
Exactly.
O kaya nga sinasamantala namin yung natitira pang mga glory days na nakakapag-asar pa kami, Sam.
I wonder if
Glory.
It's not a lot of time
Sorry, go,
left,
go,
really.
go.
No, I wonder if alam pa ng mga bata yung wala ka na sa kalendaryo joke. Kasi diba, dati that was like the
Wala na
biggest...
kasing kalendaryo eh.
What's that? What's that?
Di ba, wala nang kalendaryo ngayon.
Speaking of glory days, I've been seeing this a lot. People have been tagging me this photo because remember a few weeks ago, and this stretches back years and years and years for all you OG listeners of the show, but I've been very open about my crush on prime Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. And there is, look at this photo. Oh, I love it. Oh, she's aged so well. She's aged so well. See, I would see her on the 70s, 80s, 90s dance concert. That's my girl.
There's a bit of a smoothening
girl.
effect happening here, right?
Meron yan.
She looks so good. Look at that necklace.
Is that her granddaughter?
Underneath. That's her.
That's the trend, Sam.
That's her.
Oh my gosh.
You with your younger
You
self.
with your
Wait,
young
that's
self.
her? That's
So cute.
Oh,
Right?
she's super cute.
Dude, swipe right every day.
Super cute.
Oh my goodness.
Di ba, papalagpasin ba natin yung sinabi ni Sam na, is that her daughter? Granddaughter.
Grand.
With conviction.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Right?
I've never seen
Can I get a
I've never seen
Can I
a
get a little
picture
validation?
of her as
Can I
a
get a little validation, Sam? That when I said prime GMA, yes,
Wait,
yes,
how
yes,
old
the
is she
people were
here?
laughing.
How old is she?
She got married. This is her marriage photo. This is
No.
the photo that, yes, this is the photo that that actual face, this stance, everything, this is from her wedding.
She looks like she's like 14 or something.
Asian.
Which is why I was like, prime? This is her prime, and then she's 14. Your prime
this-
is
this is-
14?
First of all, no, she's not 14 and you created that.
I know.
What am I, some Russian guy?
It's not. Okay, got it. Wow.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Super cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you. They should put her in the concert. They're all going to look like that at the end anyway. They're all going to have that head, neck thing at the end. That's a sponsor. Right there.
Okay.
Uso kasi ang neck brace.
Oo nga, yung talagang may neck brace pa yung picture niya.
O kasi may kaso, pag may kaso yung mga politician, naglalagay ng neck brace, kunyari may medical case. Yan.
What has to happen? Because I've never met anybody with a neck brace. Like, I've never really seen
Rin.
anyone in real life.
Oo nga, no?
Whiplash?
Huh? Yeah, whiplash. But what actually has to happen? Like, you're in a car and you just, I don't know. Because with Digong, speaking of Digong earlier, they were arguing that he's not medically fit, right, to stand trial.
Yeah.
So they're keeping that political narrative going. Freaking old man. Never get old, guys.
I'm laughing at the dead air. Not what you said. Okay.
Nah, gotcha. Imagine that.
Lex.
Tatawa ako dun sa reaction mo sa dead air. Bakit?
No, it's always awkward.
May isa pa akong maganda. Alam mo, may ginawa pa kang isang picture dyan kay GMA. Mas maganda pa eh. Pero mukhang AI edited na yun.
Oh, you know goes into that.
Alam ko nga.
Oh.
Kaya nga, pati ako napatingin na rin eh.
You know, Lex, when you're talking about the concert probably ending late because of their age, and you know, before both
Ending
you and
early.
Kay, or ending early, yeah, sorry. Before you and Kay got in, we were talking about also just kind of being more active in events, and Sam was saying, how come I'm too much of a diva to show up at things? And I said, well, my social battery is, the lifespan of my social battery is very low. It always has been. It's probably even lower now as I age. But I wanted to ask you guys, what is your social battery in terms of how many hours can you go out at a party, at a concert, at a, you know, music festival, whatever? How many hours are you maxing out these days?
Max 1 hour.
1 hour.
That's crazy, Lex. 1 hour.
Really?
That's your social battery lifespan?
Yes, now.
I don't believe that.
Seryoso.
I don't
Seryoso.
believe that. There's no way. No way.
Oo, hindi ako nagtatagal na ngayon sa ano. Ang delikado ng ano eh. Ang delikado ng mga social ano ngayon eh.
This is non-paid, of course, right? Events. I mean, obviously, if you guys are paid to host an event, all that stuff. A non-paid party, event, festival, whatever, you can only go 1 hour?
Oo, 1 hour lang ako. Ba't ano bang oras mo? Matagal ka pa sa akin?
I don't show up. So,
No,
no, I mean, I think I could pass a little bit over an hour, even though I'm not the most social.
1 hour lang ako. 1 hour lang.
Kay, how about you? What's your social battery lifespan?
Recently, because
Or currently is probably the better way to put it.
well, really, ito talaga yung pinaka lowest. But I did a brunch 2 hours, but yeah.
Damn, I can't eat for 2 hours.
Oh, we did one brunch. From brunch, we went to mass. We had merienda, and then we had early dinner.
Okay, that's the
6
whole day.
As a whole day.
Yeah.
But it was like a good slow day. Yun naman parang it felt like a recharge. So, I did karaoke
I know, me
3
too.
hours.
Kinabahan ako eh.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a recharge.
Recharging with my blockmates in school. Pero yung karaoke, yung tapos may mga hindi ko kakilala, but it was my best friend's birthday, 3 hours. But that's for my best friend.
I
So
think
3 hours is about where you're at.
Max, yeah. Pero I can sing all the, yung, alam mo yun, karaoke, ganyan.
So you can go all night at the karaoke.
Hindi ko na. I'll go early para I can go home early also.
Ah, okay. So parang the concert nga talaga. Sam, how about you? What's your max out right now, social battery?
So I think a big factor is like, am I with friends or am I at an event where I don't know anybody? If I'm with friends, I recently did something like 5 hours, which was fine.
Okay.
When I'm showing up to something where I don't know anybody, I'm
Why
probably
would you show up to something that you didn't know?
because
anybody
maybe it's like a work event or something like that.
No. Tanggalin mo nga yung work eh. Kasi
So
nga work
I'm with
events.
friends.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
fine.
Great. 5 hours, 6 hours.
Wow.
It's fine. It's fine.
Man, that's a lot of energy.
Especially
at
if
that
we're
point,
like eating. You
Yung
know,
kwentuhan.
there's like drinks.
how many energy drinks is this?
I don't do energy drinks.
Oh, me too. But I feel like I would need for 5 hours.
You're not naman talking the whole time. I mean, you're listening also. You know,
What's that?
just
You can have 3 topics plus. I did say in the middle, like, can I take a nap?
really.
I did. I was like, I asked Sydney. I was like, Sid, can I take a nap?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
That's so old. I love it.
No, I nap. I'm a napper. It was always a thing.
I'm
But it's a
jealous of
social
good
event.
nappers.
Oh man, look, I have PTSD from yesterday. I had a headache.
Oh,
That was a lot.
but you had good news yesterday too, right?
I know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, what was your takeaway from it? Both of you guys from our little meeting that we've been talking about already.
that I've been a fan of the station for so long. That's why I was going back to. I think I got super senti thinking about Tin sounding like a turkey on her show with CJ, and that's where I kind of lost it. So I was like,
Yeah, you did quite emotional. You were saying that you were crying and all that stuff.
I
didn't see
did.
it.
No, I mean, it was just on the way to my meeting, and I was like, why am I so tired and stressed? And I was like, oh man, because I'm such a big fan.
Slick is on playback. Hey, Slick.
No, Slicky.
Where?
Oh gosh.
Isn't this him?
The underscore Slick Rick?
Yeah.
Ba't kailangan ng underscore?
Di ba siya?
Ko alam.
Jen?
I'm assuming
May
it's
anak
him.
may anak ni Alex Karylle there. I doubt that's Alex's kid.
It's him nga daw, oh.
Slick Rick says, hello, Mo. That's not him then. He would never say that.
No.
Was it Mo with an E?
Lex, how do you feel about this meeting yesterday?
Okay lang ako kasi hindi kasi ako judgmental sa mga online. Hindi ako kumakampi sa mga issues. Ang ruling ko kasi sa buhay, as long ang isang tao walang ginagawang masama sa akin, you can talk bad about him. Pero pag directly walang ginagawa sa akin, I cannot say anything about it. Prangkahan
So you're talking
tayo.
about management.
Pag walang ginagawa sa akin, I will not join you na. I will not join. Kasi hindi ako directly affected kung anong issue nila. I will not judge a person because hindi naman siya directly may ginawa sa akin. So, it's your issue. Hindi ako yung yung pinapasang sama ng loob. Halimbawa, kaibigan tayo, masama loob sa kanya, I'll give that person the benefit of the doubt. And that's how I live life. Especially now na medyo may edad na ako. And
that's the right way. That's the right way to go about life, Lex. But is it something that everyone can pull off? Like, I think this is where you will see differences in personalities. I might be the only one here. Maybe Kay. If I were going to guess, I don't know if Kay is more like me. But if you're and Kay, I'm not putting words in your mouth. You definitely tell me I'm wrong if this is the case. But I can't see Sam being like this. But if you're my friend, your enemies are automatically my enemies.
Whoa!
Ito kasi yung issue na to, hindi to, may mga bagay na nangyari na naiintindihan ko yung boys night out.
Yeah.
It's a professional sa akin. Nakita ko, dahil sa mga ginawang paglipat, naiintindihan ko sila dyan issue nila yan. Pero, there's a certain way sana na-settle sana to mas maayos. And hindi siya kasalanan ng boys night out dahil may mga kanya tayong paraan to how to deal with our anger, and hindi ako nagja-judge dyan dahil hindi naman ako perfect na tao Pero kung halimbawa sa isang magandang scenario, kung ako lang opinion ko lang to, sana na ayos privately para hindi nakikialam yung mga tao dito na parang alam nila yung mga nangyari. Mainis ka pagka ikaw yung involved, tapos makakita ka ng mga bagay na opinion based on doon ako na ikaw susuportahan kita mo privately kasi alam ko yung mga nangyari, o galit ako sa inyo kasi syempre pag nainig ka sa akin. Pero isa ako sa mga kaibigan na i-step back din para makita ko rin kung ano yung sitwasyon, para makapagbigay ako ng
That's maturity though, Lex, right? That comes with age. Because I mean, we've talked about this many times that maybe when we were younger, may suntukan. Ano nangyari? Mamaya na lang. Sige, go there tapos magsuntukan, di ba? You don't even have to know what the reason is. You're there.
Kasi boys night out din ako Baka sa mga di nakakaalam, akala nila.
No,
nasa boys night out ako. Kaya ang puso ko si Tony ang nagpasok sa akin sa radio. Siya yung nag-invite sa akin sa radio at doon ako unang nakilala. And I'm vocal with Tony. Nagme-message ako sa ila. Pero I'm not the type of person na ang gagawin ko, i-way ko. Tapos, sa narinig ko kahapon, real talk to. May against ako kay Sarge Kasi sa narinig ko May baon kagad ako na ito ang Pero may narinig akong side sa kanya, medyo naintindihan ko yung side niya. So, ngayon, ang puso kasi, sorry.
Your audio, died a little bit there.
Not cut.
Ayan, narinig ko yung side. Tao lang ako para mapakinggan yung isang side. Parang ganun.
Yeah.
Pero mas concerned ako dun sa radio station as a whole. Kasi, syempre, ang listeners natin ang primary sinaservice natin after all this issue. So sana maayos na tayo lahat kasi we're just giving entertainment Ayaw natin na
that is like actually, by the way, on playback. FYI, so he did message on the thing. Hey, Slake, good morning, man. Slake here says real quick, Lex, we did have a meeting with management. We have the recording of the meeting, hour and a half. Did you know about the recording? Just in case someone said we didn't talk to them. And I think that was a message I also brought up yesterday, is having to reach out to them. I think there was to say, what was the line I think that was said? I've tried to talk, or they've tried to talk to me or something like that. And I've said, you guys should have, it's over already, but should have reached out a little bit better. Again, I don't really know what the drama is or the reason of such anger between the both of them, but both entities, I mean. But yeah, you're right, Lex. Maybe it could have been done a little bit better.
Alam ko nag-usap sila, yan, pero ayoko lang ng mga taong nasa labas na akala mo ngayon makapagbigay ng opinion, parang they know everything. I'm talking about others na don't. Kasi hindi ako ganung tao. Masyado akong, pag nabiktima ka ng ganun, masakit. Yung ginudge ka online. Pero, ganun din ang mga maramdaman ko pag na-judge din sila Tony, Slick Rick, Tin. Pero again, kaibigan ko sila at sila ang una kong sa issue na to, I just want yung peace sa lahat.
Slick wants to jump on the show. So should we get him on here?
Like, is he gonna call?
No, he's gonna jump on the Zoom. So I don't know. Somebody send him the Zoom real quick. But while we're waiting for that, Lex, you did send me a message. If you don't mind me reading it, Alex, after
after meeting, ayun ang sinabi ko yan.
I'll read it off here real quick, Lex. He says, Lex got a little senti, him and I, right?
Yeah.
He said, brother, and I was like, yes, brother. How can I help you? And he says, ingat lang.
Aww.
It's corny, pero naisip ko lang, we're really lucky to have what we have. This talent, this ability to talk, this show. And I said, super. And I'm so happy with you guys. I'm so happy with the show, and I'm happy with you, Alex. And the rest, I just hope we stay together for a very long time.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Alex.
Wait, who's saying this to who? What?
Me. I'll repeat the entire thing, okay? Just listen, girl.
I wasn't
May ganun kaming
listening.
moment,
That's
Sam.
the thing.
He says, brother, and I said, yes, brother. And
Kailan to?
Alex goes,
Kahapon.
Just
Tapos pagkatapos ng meeting. Sam!
Diyos ko po, Sam.
Dapat tayo nag-aaway-away sa ere.
Nakang pag-ulan.
Ano ba? Social battery lifespan is 5 hours. Concentration, a conversation, 5 seconds.
What about memory gap?
Yeah. He says, wala naman. I said, so this is how it was. Okay, let me read it almost verbatim.
Okay.
He says, brother. I said, what's up, brother? He says, wala naman. I go, gago. He said, ingat lang. Corny, pero naisip ko lang, we are really lucky to have what we have, the talent, this talk show, this us, right? And I said, super. I am so happy with the show. I am so happy with you, Alex, and the rest. And I hope we stay together for a very long time. And then Alex says, just let me know if I'm losing it or anything like that, which of course you're not, Lex. You're better than ever, right? And then I said, though, I think we would make a whole lot more money if we did the show on our own.
Here you go.
This is not a money-making endeavor for any of us, okay? So
We're not me.
not for us, okay? So I think we would make a lot more money if we did the show on our own. And then Alex, the diplomat goes, ha ha ha, I'll see you tomorrow on the radio. He didn't say yes.
Nag-message ako individually kay Tones, kay Slick, kay Tin. Kasi ang pinakamasakit dito, nawala ang BNO regardless kung ano pang mangyari. Kung ano pa nangyari, nawalan tayo na isang institusyon na show. And that's what, kahit ano pang pinagpipiestahan nyo ngayong issue, may nawalang show na naging parte din tayo. Kaibigan natin yan, mga yan, sila Tones, sila Slick, sila Tin. Si Tin, isang maalala sa akin ni Tin, may show kami sa Cebu, nag-host kami ng kasal. And the following morning, nasa airport ako, nakita ko yung yung flight niya. Sabi ko, nakalimutan ni Tin to, tinawagan ko si Tin. Sabi ko, Tin, yung flight mo, you have to wake up. Doon kami naging mas naging ka-close.
Oh,
Pero,
she missed it.
muntik niya ma-miss eh. Kasi nakita ko yung flight niya, tinawagan ko siya, nag-airport
Cebu
ako.
to?
Sa Cebu. Oh.
Man, we have so many Cebu memories, Stan. Like, what happened?
So yun, tinawagan ko siya kasi nga, naglasing kami nung the previous night. So nung nag-meeting kami kahapon nila Sam, you tend to parang ikaw yung may tao na narinig mo yung both side, and ang na-realize ko doon, sana naayos na lang para tumuloy lang yung BNO kasi isang institusyon na mawawala dahil sa isang hindi pagkakaunawaan.
You think they could have survived though the loss of
Sam?
Yeah. That's it was a huge loss for them. And I think when she lost, like losing Gino, I don't really know Gino very well, but I think that was very much survivable. It's the loss of Sam YG that I think once that happened was a huge, huge loss. And there needed to be some, I don't know what direction they were going. Like, when we lost Tin, that was massive. When we lost Nico, Sam, huge hit. When we lost you, I think we lost you first, and then Nico and I were like, oh my God, what are we going to do? Like, just look, even when you went on vacation in Korea.
Our anchor.
Yeah,
Oh,
you lose so much, right?
Oh, no,
So-
and you're going away again.
Oo.
So losing him, was that too much of a challenge to overcome?
I think Sam's are especially hard to lose. Yeah.
Just like I sent you a DM.
But I mean, BNO, though, like with Slick and Tony and Tin, I think they would have been okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a question, right? I mean, maybe they're like River Maya. You lost Bamboo, but you were fine with Rico. Rico was fine. Then you lost Rico, and then it all fell apart.
Sa tingin ko, okay sila kung nabigyan pa ng time to, siyempre, nanggaling sa pandemic, nagkaroon ng mga kung ano, ng mga adjustment, nawala si Sam. I think, konti pang time. Kasi gano'n naman talaga ang success. Hindi naman siya overnight minsan eh. They tend to, di ba, marinate. And I think, doon ako nangihinayang. Kasi nga, pa-recover pa rin tayo lahat. Dapat yung BNO din nag-stay. Pero, alam mo na, ayun nga yung nangyari.
Okay. We're trying
Ako,
to
I'm coming from a standpoint of losing a kasama sa radio and parang yun ang masakit eh. Hindi ako dun sa issue nagka-focus, kundi yung at the end of the day, you lose someone and that hurts. Gusto niyo bang mag-message, basahin niyo ko yung message ko kay, gusto niyo ba yung basahin ko kay Tones, yung mga message ko kay
This
Tim?
is the most Brad Pitt moment we've ever seen you have, Lex, right here.
I'm learning. I'm learning, pare. May mga let go in acceptance, pero may mga bagay na ilalaban, pero choose your battles and move on. Ang naapektuhan dito yung listeners.
I'm struggling to see the Brad Pitt here. What do you mean?
I just want to strangle you. I just want to strangle you right now, Sam.
Which
Ang problema
part?
dito kay Susie,
Like,
ang problema kay Susie, patapusin mo muna ako. Ang problema dito kay Susie, tatlong number niya sa phone ko. May Susie, may Tin. Siyempre, hindi ko na alam kung ano tama pa niya.
I know, I was just,
Susie, Tin?
I think I messaged her everywhere. I was like, hi, are you here? Hi.
Oo. And, yeah.
I should.
May sasabihin ako sana hindi magkahit si Susie. Matigas lang yan sa akala mo antipati ka, matigas sa radio. Napaka-soft ng heart niya at iyakin yan. Tanyo, bumigay siya ng di ba? So, the Susie is very, very siya maganda, masarap maging magkaibigan dahil sobra. Ayun lang mo. Baka mamaya, message na naman ako
like,
sa mamaya.
Of the group though, I think Slick is, and I've said this a million times on the show through the years, I think Slick is probably one of the nicest human beings you can meet.
Super.
He is so freaking kind. I do regret, not that there was ever any tension between Slick and I just regret never being better friends with him. Like, we're friends, we really are friends, and I would visit him if he were here or if I were there or whatever. I mean, he's somebody I would visit, but there was never really a chance to kind of be super close, because that's the kind of guy I would love to be close with.
A little fun fact is that Slick is the one that introduced me to my boyfriend.
No.
Yeah.
Yung boyfriend mo ngayon, Sam?
Malamang.
That's why.
Malamang.
Now I get it.
No, my boyfriend from like 20 years ago, Lex.
Malay ko ba?
Slick introduced me to my totga. Your boyfriend right now, hindi. Yung totga.
Malay ko ba? Sa tagal na lang. Yeah.
Hindi na maaalala ni Sam yung thought ganyan, di ba nga?
Yung mga,
With
si
my
Slick
memory, dude.
Yung memory niya na
Si Slick Rick ang OG ng mga.
All right,
mga
here he
thick
is.
boy.
Here he is. Here he is. I know this is running. This is running a little long here, but we might as well get Slick on the show because he's ready to go. And my God, Eric, I don't know when's the last time you were on this show.
Oh my gosh, you call him Eric.
Never.
Yeah.
Morning.
I don't think I've ever been on this show. And
No
yeah.
way, never.
No, you've been Eric. You've been on the show. You've been on the podcast. I think you were on the podcast maybe 14 years ago.
Oh,
and
yeah,
this is
yeah,
probably
yeah.
the first time you've been on the radio show for a really long. I would say a really long time.
Yeah, because it's so early, man. I remember doing the morning show. Man, this is brutal. I don't know how you do it. It is.
Diba? We barely
Sorry,
do it.
elitist. Sorry, elitist. Okay.
You're,
This is my number one answer that pisses me off when people come on the show. It's so early. I don't know how you do it. What do you mean? How like, the rest of the 95% of the country does it?
well, because you think that.
Glad you're gone.
Wow.
I'm out of here.
You took a
F you
turn
guys.
so quickly.
Now,
Very slick.
You probably have a dark kili. Oh my god.
Oh my God! Oh, di ang puti.
do you want some of this?
Nick.
Do you want to do a COVID check on this one, Mo? Come on. Look at that.
Ayan na yung mga accent nila. Ang ganda.
Tumaas yung quality ng ng radio, no?
Ang ganda ng tunog.
You're playing with your mole.
Yeah.
I have a kili mole. I have a kili mole right here. Hold on, I'm playing with it right
I
here.
have like
Oh my
non-existent
God.
hair.
That is.
I always have that thing where I have a mole, and when I shave my kili hair, I always cut the mole too because it's it's not a good mole. It's like one of very flappy mole that the razor might mistaken for hair.
That sounds like it hurts.
Gumising si Slick para pag-usapan yung kilikili. Wow.
Sorry, that was a little
Yeah,
graphic.
you know, because that's what we're made for. You know, kili check. You know, it's all good.
Yeah. We
So,
accept all kili-kilis now.
Yes, we do. We do.
So it's like, when is your last day?
Last day is actually tomorrow. Tomorrow.
How long you guys been on VNO?
We have been together for 19 years.
19 years. Oh, wow.
19 years. So like going back to the whole timeline, like because obviously I was listening because I do wake up. I listen to you guys.
It's so
morning.
early. I mean, how did you do it? Oh my god! Wait a minute, I was listening.
Yung radio ready. Iba naman yung
yeah,
passive listening.
Radio ready is something else. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a big loss when Sam YG decided to leave. He just had, you know, it was time for him to move on, and he felt that he wasn't giving his all is because he had so many, well, up until now, hosting gigs.
Also, he was slacking, huh?
Yeah, so he himself is like, you know, I'm making more outside, so sorry guys, gotta go. Bye. So
Thank God, Alex, you're not making more outside. No, Lex. I mean,
So, dude, I
we
got
lost you to
numbers.
yeah, if we lost you
I
the
got
salary, that would be
numbers.
very difficult.
yeah, that would be difficult. And then
No, but
after,
sorry. It's like when you guys did lose him, though, was there like a meeting that says, "Oh my God, we're screwed," or was it like, "Okay, no, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We're just gonna, I guess, you know." I don't know what's the term mentally, maybe reorganize our heads a little bit here, or was it one of those things like the hole was created, it was impossible to fill. What's up?
we did have a meeting. We didn't say that we were screwed. It was just more of okay. It's just time to adjust the show. That was a time when Gino was with us, so it was kind of the ideas because it was just us three, and then we added Gino. And then we had the greatest ideas because, the reason why Gino's going to be on is because finally all three of us, we can leave to take a vacation together. And we'll just leave that one guy to board. So, so this was 2020. And then lockdown happened. And then, yeah, that idea just never panned out. But then we were happy with Gino's because he brought something else. Because you know he had his nerd factor, his whole geekdom stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, it was okay. And then all of a sudden, stuff started to happen.
Well, what is that stuff? So if I may, what is the big problem here? Because I mean, we see what Tin has been posting a lot recently. There's a strong political angle to her stuff, to her rhetoric. You've seen it. I mean, it's all over the place. It's on the news, in fact, right? I mean, it's at least the online news. We had a meeting yesterday. We spoke to management. I asked him, so what's the problem here? Where's the disconnect between you guys? Different answer on that end. The management answer was you guys were not happy with moving back to 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. Eric, all transparency though, I thought that was the best time slot for you guys though, period. Like that's just a personal kind of taste though. If it didn't work out for your lives, that's a different story. I mean, just kind of for me, I'm like, yeah, I would love to hear them from 9 to 12. I love the 9 to 12 time slot on radio generally, not just Magic, just in general. I love that time slot. So, in fact, when I came back to the Philippines after going to school in the US for a little bit, that was the first Good Times time slot, was 9 to 12 p.m. And then we moved to the morning show. We did the morning show, and then you guys came on at nighttime after that. So, management says that's your problem. Your problem is you guys didn't want to do 9 p.m. And then I hear Tin's problem is censorship. What's your problem or your take on what actually is the conflict here?
I think the conflict here is, you know what, we would gladly give up our time slot to maybe a show that they really thought of, that they really said, okay, let's replace you guys with these up and coming people, and then we're like, okay, we would be fine. But then when it did happen, it just they just said, okay, we decide to move you 9 to 12. You guys have only been doing 2 hours, 6 to 8, and then they never asked us like, okay, guys, you should be doing 3 hours, and the reason why we only are doing 2 hours is that our salaries, we haven't been paid the correct salary since 2020. So we were just like, okay, we'll still do the show, but we'll give you 2 hours. And the like radio habits have changed. The reason why is because all the kids they have their AirPods. They're listening to their own music, and like literally by maybe 10:30, 11, there's no one out in the road. It's just like kind of eerie. And even more now is that once we finish midnight, there's zero people on the road. It's just trucks. So when they decided, like, okay, so what's your idea? And then their idea is, so they had 2 different shows on 2 different days, and then they have another 2 shows with someone else, and they're like, okay, and then they always said that, hell yeah, we want to go young. And then we're like, okay, all right, okay, fine. If that's what you feel like you want to do, then okay. But we do have some reservations about the shows that you're going to put on and at the time slots, because this is a prime time slot, and people don't want to be listening to certain things when they're driving. No shot on the shows that they have on, but the reality is that people, they're like, why am I listening to this at this time? I'd rather have you guys talk, kind of like Good Times. And we're just like, okay, it is what it is. I mean, I could say is that it's not a political thing. Whatever Tin is saying, that's she's always been outspoken about her political views, but this is not a political thing. This is not because of a certain group. This is more of our frustration.
Well, what do you think? Why do you think though Tin is running with the DDS?
You know what? I have no idea, but it's something that maybe on management side that's what they're known for. Someone in particular, but for us, it's just more of the ideology of trying to make a station better, but crippling it in a way where the people that they put on are at a disadvantage, and you feel bad for them, is because they're trying. I mean, they're trying hard, but when you when I've had, younger, like younger listeners, friends, kids, listen to them. It's just not it. And I go, how come you're not listening to the radio? They go, I'm not gonna listen to someone that's my age giving me advice. I'd rather hear it from maybe someone older. I'd rather, or another shows that it's just not the right time slot. It would be perfect if it was like at a later time slot.
That's really more just a kind of a production issue, right? I mean, we were all young before, and
I mean,
we crushed at this when we were younger too, right? And it's just talent. I mean, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're not good enough, you're just not good enough. And that's kind of probably what it is. I mean, we've seen young people come through here, and we've some of them stick around. Some of them are amazing. Like we named a couple of them. I mean, Tin herself was absolute radio crusher at a young age. Nico Ramos, freaking fantastic in his early 20s. And then there's us. We started as teenagers. So I'm not sure if it's really so much the youth. It's just so hard to be good in this business. Sometimes it takes a long time to be good in this business. Sometimes it's innate and natural. It's just.
But we had great teachers. I think that's like for us is we had great teachers teaching us the ropes, as opposed to say the JJs now. We've heard from them. I'm not going to name them, but then they've reached out, and that it's like, okay, this is what you're gonna do. There's, I know you kind of made fun is that like our top 10 has been the same thing for like 3 weeks, and we do not have any new songs.
I typed that. Did you freaking stalk us on the thing, or did I?
Yeah. It is because we. No, it's because that's what we're concerned with. Is obviously that's our tagline.
Well, but hold on, Eric. Why are you so concerned about what everyone else is doing, though? And that's not. I know it sounds like it's judgy, but it's just because I adopt this. Good times, don't care about anybody else. Why? What's the investment on the other time slots that you guys are not a part of? Maybe it's an Eric thing. Maybe it's the entire group.
I think it's more is just we're concerned is because we've always had this conversation even since 2020 is that hey let's move stuff online. Let's have shows online. Maybe that's the new revenue stream for the station in the future. And they're like no everything's on air. There's no money online. So yeah, but I mean, we're just concerned with the station. I mean, we love the station, 100%. I wouldn't be where I am without the station, without the great team that I've worked with through the years. So it was just hard just seeing where it was going. And then, you probably don't even listen to right after you guys are done, but then we're always concerned with, because we always get people like texting, well Alex does listen, texting like, hey, what's up with your music, or it's bad, but sometimes we're like our concern, it's just really for the station is because the whatever the quality it was before, I mean it's changed, and I guess that's also what gets to us. People are like, hey, why don't you guys just live in a bubble? We always thought about that. We always did that until the time that, they turned in the letter for Tony, and then all of a sudden it's just like, okay.
Sorry, what's that? What is that? Turn in the letter for Tony. What does that mean?
The furlough letter to Tony that they gave last month.
Oh, so I did not know that.
Yeah. So
okay.
So they gave that to.
What was that for?
So he was getting fired? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He was getting fired. So they gave him a month. So his month is the 6th, October 6th. But Tony, to his good heart, he's like, Tin, Slick, stay.
Sorry, Eric. Why him and not you guys all? Why him only, I guess, if that's what happened.
I think it was just maybe they're like, okay, let's just get rid of the head of the stake first, and then we'll just leave those two because we can just leave those two. That's what I assume. But I was also thinking it's like, okay, maybe they'll get rid of Tony first, And then after they got rid of Tony, they're like, oh, maybe the next one probably would be me. And then Tin would probably just quit.
Tony's the head of the snake, but it seems like Tin's the fangs.
Yeah, Tin has she has her moments,
Venom.
but
Venom.
I mean it is what it is. I guess I just decided. So like it was Friday morning. Also talking with Doc for the past few days about whatever happened, and it just really got to me is that we were with a bunch of friends. We were at their house, and obviously had a few drinks and stuff like that. And it really came out as it really hit me is that maybe I should walk away is because when Doc started to cry, and I guess it was one of those moments where you kind of realize like it's more than me. Once you start to hurt my family, F this. You know what? It's not worth it. And she was saying is that you guys are so good. You guys help the station. You guys do this and that, and it hurt her that what we were going through, and so that's when I said, well, it is what it is, and I had to come to terms with, this is not the way that I want to go out, but you know what, I want to do it on my own volition and say like I was the one that stepped away. They didn't give me the walking papers. I didn't want to be like dead man walking where to the point where okay, is this going to be my last month? Is this going to be my last 15 days? I'll be like, okay, instead of that morning, typed up the letter, simple letter, 2 sentences, sent it to HR, done.
I think that's a really good point, Eric, in the fact that when people have given their entire, adult life, as I always say, sorry, but it's just because, I started here 17 years old and I'm 47 years old, right? So when you give your whole life to this, and it starts with a company, then the company becomes an industry, and the industry becomes a community, and the community becomes like a multinational experience like we have here on like playback. As it grows and grows and becomes, I guess, bigger than you ever expected, there's this fear that it ends if it ends badly, that you almost this dedication, these decades that you gave become irrelevant somehow. Because it's so poorly ended. I know that's not the truth. Right? The truth is you're very relevant, and you're relevant to a lot of people's lives. And there are tattoos of your names on people's bodies and children named after you that are, populated throughout the city. But at the same time, it's like it ends like this. Like my whole life, ends like this is really kind terrifying. It's
scary.
It's scary. Yeah.
It's very scary. I mean. Honestly, like there would not be a boys' night out if it wasn't for you, Mo. Like honestly, it's like you brought back the listeners, and then we just kind of rode on, the whole wave, and it was perfect partnership because you held down the morning, we had the evening, so that was great. And when you did the
Sam, are you listening?
When you did Good Times in the evening. When you first came back, I was like, "Oh man, that was nice. This is good." And yeah, we've always had this conversation. Is that, what? Even though we feel that okay, boys' night out is boys' night out, but then it wouldn't work is because you gotta have the whole team to be able to stand up as one and be one, and create like magic. So that's what it was, but. Yeah, at that point, that's when I just decided I texted Tony and Sam first to say that I'm just walking away, and then eventually I texted Tin probably in the afternoon, and then she just decided to also follow, but yeah, I mean you can say so much about me, that's fine, but then like I said, if you start to hurt my family and indirectly, but then directly affects her, I'd rather just walk away from something that's toxic like that and just start anew. Be it whatever Boys Night Out has next. There is a next. Just can't say. But yeah, I mean,
I'll say it. You guys are going RX. I already heard.
Offer is pretty good.
I already heard.
And the morning show raw. Morning para.
Morning show. I already heard. I already heard. Bring it on, baby. Bring it on.
We are the Good Morning Boys now. Good Morning Boys.
Bring it.
So
Yeah.
GMB. That's what we are. But I mean, I've said this, like, after I turned in the letter, it was more of, with a happy heart. I walk away. No hard feelings. We only wanted the best for the station. If people are saying that we've never talked with them, we did talk with them. We always had these conversations with them. We've always had, suggestions that fell on deaf ears. Suggestions that, maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe we should do this. But we're like, you got to treat the JJs right. And with their rhetoric, they kind of knew what they were getting into with the JJs, and we feel bad for them. So I mean, hopefully they do well. But yeah, I mean, they're behind the ball when they're starting. So, but it is what it is. But once again, it's nothing about a certain group. The reason why we're quitting. No, we're not quitting. Is because of them. We're quitting is because we feel that this is the right time. The writing's already on the wall, and it's time to not cheat ourselves. We got to treat ourselves well. And station took care of us, so we got to take care of ourselves now. Because now we kind of feel that, okay, they're going on a different direction. I mean, even in our first meeting, I remember you were on, and you always had that. I mean, it stuck with us. Is that who are we trying to appease? Are we trying to appease older listeners, or are we trying to get younger listeners? And then that was always our whole point. Is that, okay, why are we going to change certain days to, older songs, stuff like that? It's just like, it just doesn't make sense. And you have 3 days in a row that you're just playing all throwbacks, and then now out of all 7 days, it's just a jumble of different songs. It's not even top 30, and
What's the pushback like, though, for you guys? Because, Eric, I don't know if you were around when there was a turn to Gomasa way back. I don't think you were here yet. And I remember I felt this way very passionately against it. Same management group, who said we were going to go Masa, and here is a playlist, and you're at 7 a.m. you're going to play this song. At 7:05 you're going to play this song. At 7:10 you're going to play this song. I mean, it was really, and it was given to me in a form, a paper. I don't know if I urinated on it or if I tore it up. I forgot what was.
You probably did both, knowing you.
Well, yeah, I probably urinated, and then since it's softer now, after that I threw it. That was not going to happen. Like, that's not going to happen. And there was the push, especially, look at this young kid who's not, I just don't believe that this is the best path for the station. And it became conflict. I mean, verbal conflict. And I become a bit of a monster sometimes in these conflicts, because I will stand on my talent. I'm like, you are not better than me at this. So don't give me this paper. Okay. You have to recognize who you're talking to. I am not following this crap. And I never did. And we got away from that. But and I'm not here to promote like my rebellious stance, but what is the pushback like from you guys? I mean, it sounds like there's a lot of, hey, we want you to do this, we want you to do this, we want you to do this. But is there a lot of, wait, time out? This is like, do you know who you're talking to? This is BNO. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, who are you talking? Like, do you recognize, who you are speaking to regarding this stuff?
I think management has been, maybe out of the loop for a while. And we did have a meeting, and it was funny during that meeting is that this is when Gino was still here. They're like, okay, this is the plan. We're going to go full boys night out. 15 years ago, you guys be misogynist. You guys do this, do that. And we're like, you know what? That was a great plan 15, 16 years ago.
Exactly.
We do that now. The next day we're canceled. No, cancel culture is not real. We're like, no, it's real. Even us, we're saying is that whatever we were doing 15 years ago, you can't do it again now. And then there's that idea is like, okay, this is what you're going to do. Gino, you are Mr. Conspiracy Theory. We're like, huh? No, Tony is Mr. Conspiracy Theory. He's the one that throws it all out.
They were producing your stuff.
We're like,
that's
Gino,
crazy.
you're the nerd. And he's like, no, you can't do that. He's like, no, that's who he is. You have to be real. And then I guess there was also a time like where they brought up like, oh, we're gonna have a doctor on the show. We're gonna make a show with a doctor. Then we're like, okay, it's maybe never been done before. Something new. We're like, we had Doc Gia for the longest time before she passed away. We had Doc Rika, and we were naming these people, and she had no idea who. They had no idea who these doctors were, and they're like, "Oh, really? Oh, okay." And then, it was just funny, is because they were trying to produce us, but we kind of like, we already have our roles, and our roles aren't even roles. It's just who we are.
You guys are just
right. And it was just like, oh, okay. And then back to the drawing board for them. There. And we'd always like, okay, we'll still keep doing what we're doing. And, we aren't going to change much, but we'll try to do as much as we can. I mean, we still invite people over to guest, on our time slot. It was a little bit easier to get bands to come in, but I guess it was also like maybe they had this idea of, you guys can't have certain people come on the show because they're going to go on another show. We're like, well, if they prefer to come on our show, then we can't tell them, oh, no, you can't come on our show. So, I mean, like the whole pushback and just the thought of, changing Boys Night Out is just, it was weird. And then like for Tin, it was more of, she was very outspoken. Well, she is outspoken, obviously. There's like, oh, maybe you should. There was that idea like, oh, maybe we can have you maybe just once a week again. That was coming from management, and then we'll add someone else. We'll add another guy to the group, so it'll be Boys Night Out. They tried having different people come on the show, but those people kind of knew that no, this is not going to work, because of things that maybe have been promised. They're like, no, we kind of know how their MO is. It's not going to come to. It's not going to.
This is kind of so fascinating to listen to. Slick. I mean, like Sam. I mean, you know how you and I talk about our show, and how we are going to kind of fix it and add this, add that. Alex comes in. Oh yeah, Kay's coming in. We're really excited. Okay, we got Mara. What do you think about her? You don't really know her very well, but let's put her in. Like a lot of the stuff that has happened in this iteration of the show starts with just a conversation of Sam and I, and that's it. No other input whatsoever. I mean, I brought in Kay. which because Kate, I mean, it's not like you and I were friends or anything like that. Like, we're not talking or anything. But when he said you, I was like, oh yeah, hell yes, right? Let's for sure. But it's a lot of conversations that Sam and I are having, you know, and nobody dares to put any kind of input onto their show, and it's kind of liberating, right? And then to create what we have here right now, and I mean we're really happy with what we got right now, but I think it's a product of it just being this group, this small, tiny group that started with Sam and I, then grow into Alex and Kay and Mara and Bam and that GC that nobody else infiltrates.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get the product what you get. You get this product, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have a good thing going. So, which we've always said is that you guys probably would be like untouchable. So, I think the reason why we had that meeting is because, I mean, even Tony says it himself, is that he feels bad for how things are going, is because he recommended the management for management. And he didn't know it was gonna go turn sideways. So, yeah, he's always felt he like he'd come in the booth like, "Sorry guys," like we never knew it was gonna happen like that. So we were just like, "No, it is what it is." But it happened. It's happening, and yeah. So, I mean, so once again, it's just really our just decision. Because, you know, Boys Night Out started with Tony, myself, and Logan. And then after that, Logan, you know, decided that he wanted to move on to do his own thing. Then it really started off with Sam and then Tony and myself. So I always said, you know, it starts and ends with us. And then, you know, and we added great people to the mix. I mean, Alex, Doc Gia, Doc Rica, Jojo, Ramon. So
Ay, hindi na mention si Alex.
Si Alex, si Alex.
Did you mention?
Si Master Hans, because he's hands-on.
Ito yung sinasabi ni Slick na hindi na yung makibabalik dahil maka-cancel na kami. And that was just only 7 years ago.
Yeah,
That's not, we cannot do yung ginagawa namin sa Taco Tuesday. Never now.
yeah, like the whole strip quiz.
Strip quiz
No,
and
no,
sobra.
Can't do that. I mean,
And that's 7 to 10 yun 7 to 10 yun Slick. Ang time natin nun is 7 to 10 and we guess girls and then ayun, hindi na mangyayari yun. Ayun yung sinasabi ni Slick na may mga bagay na ginawa kami na alam namin nag-end dahil may mga bagay na mali
Guess
na.
boys, it might work.
Oh well, you'll have a different group on, not us. So there, but just wanted to just jump on is because like a lot of people like, oh, is it because of this certain group? No, it's not this certain group. It's really just us just saying.
Can I
okay.
ask this one? Because sometimes I think this angle is overblown sometimes online. At least I read it a lot, say especially on like say Reddit or whatever, is pay. People always talk about pay, money. I just kind of wish everybody knew that the amount of energy, effort, time, brainstorming, all of it is nowhere near what the salary is. And then that's just kind of a radio thing. It's not magic. It's just radio was like that. So when people are here doing these shows, it is truly about passion. It feels, at least for Good Times, a responsibility, as I say a lot. And I'm sure you guys feel the same feeling about that. This is not about money.
Yeah.
Like nobody here in the show right now makes more doing this than anything else.
Yeah, that is true. 100%. I mean, we're on that. I mean, even when the pandemic happened, you know, they said that, oh, we have to cut your salary. Like, okay, that's fine. You obviously we couldn't go to the booth, so we're just like, okay, we'll start up a Zoom. We'll do that. We were doing that every time because there was also that cutoff where, you know, people couldn't be on the road at 7 p.m. That's why we were at 5 p.m. and then all the way to 7, and then so from there, so since 2020, You know, the salary hasn't been paid correctly. And we've always sent emails to HR, to whoever's in charge, that hey, maybe, you know, things are opening up, you know, people are getting, you know, their normal salary. Maybe, you know, baka naman. So yeah, I mean, up until now, it's still the same. Sometimes,
But you still continue to do the show, right? It's like
Yeah,
you still
well, yeah,
continue.
yeah, yeah.
That's the thing, right? I mean, that's where the passion part is. Like, fine, the money stuff. Yeah, it'd be nice if we can get back to it, but we're not gonna. You know, there's no boycotting of the show or the station.
Oh yeah, there's none. There's none. I mean, also, like we also felt for Gino, is because he obviously has 3 kids. You know, he's the one that's taking them to school in the morning. But there also came a time where when we were moved to 9 to 12, they're like, oh, by the way, Zoom is not allowed. Like, okay. We have to have you in the booth. You know, you have to be there. You guys have to clock in so we can track you, stuff like that. So we were like, okay. And then that's when Gino just decided, you know, he didn't want it anymore. So we're like, okay. So that's when he just decided to walk away and do his stuff. Obviously, he's making more outside of the station as opposed to making in the station. But yeah, that was
grab.
Yeah, you know, you got to do what you got to do. You know, you got to do those taxis. You know, you got to do the electric taxis. That's why we got the Tesla. You know, that's what I'm gonna be doing. So if you get me, then, you know, give me 5 stars. I'll be driving around only in BF. That's it. That's my only route, because I don't want to go far.
May nag-message, Lick. May nag-message. Tago na sa pangalang Shibakar, Sam YG. Pinagising nyo si Slicky. Lakas. O, kala ko BNO pa rin pinapaingan ko. Tama si Mo. Di ba nila kilala BNO? Ha 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 ha.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, Sam. Do you want to get on,
Sam.
bro?
Hi, Sam.
Standard Sam YG Shibakar.
What's up, brother?
Highest paid event host.
I also saw someone actually asked this. It's like, I think Sam O also asked this one time. Is we were at an event together. Sam came in, Sam O. So we were sitting at the same table. Then she sees Sam YG come in, and then Sam O asks, "Is it okay he sits here?" I was like, yeah, why? Aren't you guys fighting? No, we're not fighting. No, we're okay.
I don't think
we're
I was
good.
at the station when all of this went down, and I wasn't sure where everyone was at.
Yeah,
And I
and
was like, oh, are you guys okay? Like, can we all just sit together? Is that okay?
yeah, we're okay. And everyone, like Tin, Tony, myself, we're okay. That's not the reason why we're quitting. We're all still friends. The people are like, oh, away sila. They're just plastic on air. They're plastic on the playback. No. Never an issue. We've never fought. We've had, you know, conversations about certain things, topics, but personal, no, it's nothing. Nothing personal like that. Nothing to the like shouting. So no, we aren't fighting. We're good. So you could still see us all
Have you guys
together.
ever fought though? You know how like with bands and teammates and all that stuff. There's always like through the years that we've had a couple of kind of run-ins. And has there ever been a conflict? Can we just keep it with the core 3, okay? Because I know maybe with some of the others who have come in through, they've been near. But with the core 3, that's you, Sam, and Tony. Have you guys ever gotten close to fighting before?
No,
Ever?
never.
In 19
Never.
years.
It's what,
Sam. Just, everybody, just our Sam is different than your Sam, apparently. Yes, go ahead. You're saying.
no, so we've never. That's always been, you know, a question that, because, you know, 3 guys, three egos. We're like, no, never. We've never had the time like, okay, I want to fight. No, never. I mean, the closest to the fight is Jojo and Sam YG. But
What
you
they
know,
fight about?
Sabi ni Sam, kami ni Tones nag-aaway, si Slick tahimik.
I'm just the mediator. I'm the mediator between those.
I think
two.
JoJo would have taken him down, to be honest. Sorry,
No.
Sam.
Huh?
I mean,
What was this, like a
yeah.
fist fight?
Yeah, this
You
was
know-
boxing match.
No.
Nagsapakan
Look,
si
I
Jojo.
know YG works out and all of that stuff, but JoJo's got that. You know, I don't want to call. He's. You know when you're a little not there. You know when you're not all there in your head. You've got like kind of strength greater than most average humans.
No.
He's like that.
He gassed out. He gassed out like in 10 seconds.
Yeah, but it's not a real fight. I'm talking about a real fight.
No, I think Sam.
They're crazy.
I think Sam would like just uppercut him or something, and then he'd fall down.
But he feels nothing.
Wait, was
No,
this a
n-
boxing match or was there like talagang away which led to a physical of like fist fight?
It wasn't. Kind of away. Sam, tell Alex why. Then have Alex tell. Why.
Sabi ni Sam, nagsapakan kami ni Jojo sa station. He was talking shit behind my back. So, may video ko.
So
We-
this
we
was
have
a
a video.
real fight.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was in the office.
Oh, okay.
So we had boxing gloves and everything. They had the headgear.
Comedy.
Yeah, medyo. It's yeah. It was funny, but we've never had a fight through the years. But that is
Wow.
because just plain respect for that I have for the both of them, and I assume that they have for me. So when they talk, we listen. When each one of us talks, we listen. We think about it, and what's the next move, stuff like that. But I mean, it's a good friendip.
That's
Hindi
great.
totoo yan. Ako nung pumasok ako dyan, si Slick, I listen. Sam and Tony, not so. Hindi mo alam kung ano pinapayo sa'yo nung dalawa. Si Slick, pag sinabihan ka na, Lex, tatayo ka na. Pero ang OG talaga dyan is Slick na the history of the...
That's where it all starts. But
Eric, you got a little emotional earlier when you were talking about the effect of this, your family, your wife specifically. I guess there's always silver lining in these things. You get to be home for dinner now on weekdays, kind of a little bit more often maybe than in the past, right? Just that extra time in the evening. Sometimes even in say my day job or my corporate job, there's always that offer to work this early evening hours, and my kind of pushback always to it is like, well, I won't be able to have dinner with my family. And now that your weeknights might be freed up a little bit more, that could be dinner with the family. It's kind of appealing, right?
Yeah, it's a nice thought. I mean, like ever since that we've gone to the 9 to 12, my sleep has been terrible. I've been probably like 4 or 5 hours. So like my Whoop recovery is just bad. So now I'm pretty excited that I can sleep normally, wake up normally, and just be there. I mean, hang out with Archer, hang out with Doc. I mean, it's always nice. It's just having that family time. You just gotta reel it in and just realize like, there's more to life than 9 to 12. So it's a breath of fresh air. It's scary, like you said, Mo. I mean, been doing this since 2001. So it's kind of like a new feeling of. I'll probably feel it like next week. I'll probably feel it like on a Monday.
Yeah, and what's so interesting about it again is it's I think different from maybe what I feel, in the sense that because it's not about the money, it's about the routine and definition in your life. Because I think when people either get fired or quit, they think about, how is this going to affect me financially? And then there's that level of anxiety, right? Which this does not exist in our job, right? I mean, you're now probably going to make more money with those hours you freed up than you would have.
Please.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you're fine financially. I follow you on Instagram, so it's just it's a different level of what do I do? Like,
Yes.
what do I do now? Right?
Yeah, I've like since I turned in the letters, like, so what do I do? I was like, how can I make more money? So I gotta be making more videos here or something. I gotta do something. I gotta start like an only feet fans thing.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta, you know,
Big party list, BNO.
no. We're gonna have we're gonna put up bidding now for flood control.
No.
So the face is gonna.
Wait. I got a question. With the hours, let's say you go online. So, okay, fine. Maybe you go to RX and do the morning show. Maybe you don't. If you do, again, let's go. But let's say you do. You go the online. Are we going to see Sam back now because the hours don't always now have to be a set fixed? Sam YG listening to the show right now. Is this something where we might see you guys back together because it's a bit more flexible schedule wise?
I think it depends on him. It's because, like I said, he's so busy. This guy's like the hardest work. This guy's the hardest working guy that I know. This guy hosts like three events a day. So I was like, international. He just booked like 3 more, so that that he makes a lot of money. But I mean, hopefully he can guest on Voice Died Out. But yeah, I mean, things are still up in the air. Things are still being talked about. People like when they heard the news. A lot of offers have been coming in for certain things for us to do, and yeah, we're weighing it out. We're seeing where what's the best fit for us, and how can we make maybe a certain company or brand grow the way that they feel like they want to grow. So hopefully he's able to make some time for us, brother Sam YG.
Especially he's got that other podcast with that girl. She's not even you guys. So yeah, I mean, I would feel bad.
Whoa.
No, I'm just saying. Sam. No, I'm just saying, Sam. I mean, like whoever that girl is, I mean, like you. This is your brother. So I'm just saying, Sam.
Gusto raw mag-join it ni Sam.
Okay,
Totoo?
Papadala ko ha.
Well, let's take a break.
Oh my gosh.
Send it. So let's take a break because we owe a little bit. Eric, real quick though, probably the most important question I want to ask is, what's in the color-coded
The boxes.
boxes or
Seryoso ka
plastic
talaga,
there?
oh.
What's inside all that stuff?
Si Thor, the hammer is there.
Oh, okay. So these are actually all toys.
Archers?
Nice.
Really struggling in life, are you? Huh?
Daddy's toys.
No, this is Archer's toys. Up here, this is. If I'm not mistaken, the green is there are a bunch of shoes here. I mean, like if you look up here, there's like a bunch of shoes there. So
Oh God. Okay.
so
Don't get
it's
too
all
excited,
shoes.
Lex.
So a lot of Lego stuff. So this is all Archer stuff here. So it's not color coded. It's just the guys at Thor. They sent these over. So thank you to the guys at Thor for always supporting. And maybe
Thor, I'm moving. I could use a little bit of that, Thor.
maybe doing some overlanding or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out.
Sam is joining pagbalik natin. No?
Okay, yeah, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have more with Sam YG. Back after this, don't go away.
Wait, I need to hit the breaker.
Okay,
Wait
the
lang.
better Sam is going to be returning when we come back.
Can you do
We'll
it
have a better Sam on the
again?
show.
Again.
The one we have right now. Okay, here we go. Back after this. Don't go away.
Good times.
Because you guys asked so nicely and you said maybe please 3 times. Sam YG's on the show. Hey, Sam. Whoa,
Sam.
what's up, brother?
Good morning.
Yes, nice to see you. How are you? Where are you?
I'm on the way
there.
to work. I'm on the way to Makati. But I got shocked when I heard Slicker on the radio. I thought I was listening to Voice Night Out. Uminit ulo ko eh. Ayoko talaga. 1st of October, ayoko uminit ulo ko. Shit. What's this
Sam,
happening?
language.
Sam, that's okay.
Uy!
Gosh.
BNO is finished. 1st of
Yeah.
October. What is this bullshit?
Oh
I'm sorry,
my!
I'm
I am
affected.
kicking
Sorry.
you out. I'm
Sorry,
kicking
guys.
you out on the Zoom.
I am affected.
Okay?
Kalma
It's
lang,
offensive
bro.
because you look like
Sorry.
you look so
Sorry,
douchey, and it's only 8
Ayoko
a.m.
kumalma.
Why you
You
gotta
tell me to calm down. I'm not gonna calm down. This is nonsense, pare. I'm sorry, ah. Hindi ka kakalma.
Yes, Sam. Oh.
So
Good morning!
Sam is my first radio partner, by the way. Hi, Sam.
Yes.
that's right. That's right.
Sam and Sam?
Yeah.
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 Sam, I acknowledge you, but oh my God. Wow. Wow. What a way to start
Easy,
the
my
month.
friend. Easy, my friend.
But Sam, sincerely though, for a second here, is it anger really? I mean, behind all the maybe the kind of laughing and all that stuff that we're having, is there a bit of disappointment? I mean, you got to go out the way you wanted, and your brothers didn't. Is there the feeling of that?
No, of course, I don't feel that what's happening or what happened was or is fair to them. I think it could have been done better. I think they deserve better. I think everybody had BNO era. It was definitely an era. Everybody had a BNO face, whether you were stuck in traffic, you were a college student, you were a maniac like Slick, you know. Whatever you are, you there was a BNO face from the Alex Calletes. We had Ramon Bautista. I don't want to say Jojo. I hate him, but Jojo was also there.
Oh, did you lose in that fight? Is that what happened?
No. Binigyan ko na isa eh. Talagang binigyan ko eh. I just want to clear the air, ha. Nagsapakan kami kasi he was talking shit behind my back with the girl I was making porma.
Don't say that word.
But you heard me. I in a real fight, I'm not sure you would win. He's got that recharge strength, and
No recharge. Yes, no recharge.
I'm the one who recharged.
he's got that recharge
Over
strength,
brunch.
though, Sam.
He's low bat. He's low bat agad.
Sorry Mo. Akala ko gusto na natin matapos ng show na to.
Ay, sorry.
In 5 minutes, yung
Medyo mainit.
tinatagol, nilabas nila lahat.
Sorry. Medyo
Hey,
mainit.
join the fun, guys. Tamo? Just fine.
But look, yeah, it's an. Are we calling it an end of an era, though, Sam? You think? I mean, you just said
Yes.
BNO had an era. Is this the end of the radio era? But I mean, how does it live on?
I mean, we all have to agree in this day and age that radio had its peak. You know, there was a time when everybody was listening to the radio, but definitely we have moved forward to different forms of media. You have Facebook Live, you have Spotify, you have all these other, forms of media where people are getting their entertainment from. So is it the end of BNO? Maybe not. Definitely not. But it is definitely an end of an era for radio, I think.
I don't think you're supposed to say it's end of an era when you're talking about your own show.
Well, it's an end of an era. It's an end of a time where when
See what
radio
we
was-
have to
was
deal with,
at-
Sam, every day.
Diba? Madalas ang sagot mo, Sam. Kailangan pa
Fucking every day.
She's questioning you, man.
Sampo.
She's our anchor, okay, on
Every
this
day,
show.
I'm sorry.
Let
Sampo.
other
You
people
can cut
say
me
it
off.
for
Okay, I'm
you.
sorry.
Don't say it about your
Bakit
own
naman mic
show.
Binuin mo resource person ka, inimbita ka sa Senate, ikaw na ng suspect, Sam.
Kaya nga, doon kasi Samo, ako ginawa suspect eh. Ako na kayo sa person dito.
Sam, the better Sam.
Yes, I'm here.
Did you?
The bitter Sam, the bitter Sam.
The bitter
The
Sam.
bitter Sam. Bitter. The bitter ako.
Did any part of you though expect it to end like this? I know you said
No.
they don't deserve it, but I mean, wasn't there some writing on the wall at least?
I did not expect it to end this way. I like I said, it could have been done better. I think Tony has had so much contribution to not just BNO but the radio.
Yeah.
I think we all can agree to that. He was the most passionate guy when it came to radio. We were all at least radio partners with him. I think at one point, or he touched our radio lives at one point.
I
He
never
one of-
was, but he was my roommate. So
Yeah, you guys were roommates. We've heard stories, which I'm not gonna disclose this morning because we're talking about BNO. Yeah, so I think it could have been done better, especially with a guy that has so much passion for radio. That's what's making me sad.
yeah. Slick, I mean, it just kind of what has this entire experience been like for you? Just really the three of you, because sometimes there are a lot of characters on the show, but I think BNO, a 3-letter acronym, is defined by these 3 boys. Okay, and everybody else. I mean, again, not that they didn't contribute, but it's you guys are the soul, the pillar of this entire thing. Eric, do you ever think that it was going to be this big and have this era that Sam was just talking about, how it's touched everybody. And it's not just listeners. The company made millions off of you guys. Let's please acknowledge that as well. Everybody was benefiting from you guys crushing the nighttime. Do you ever think it was going to get this freaking crazy in terms of the fanfare and magazines and commercials and just the amount of loyalty that you guys have seen through the years?
I never. We kind of felt that, okay, we'll do well, but then we kind of didn't realize like how big it would get.
You're lying, Slick. You know, Slick, you know.
Okay, it was in our vision board that we did every year.
board.
Cute. Talk about the feng shui.
We'd always do like every year that yellow paper, the feng shui where you have to
from Master Hans?
No, this was even before Master Hans, and you have to draw what you want, stuff, everything family wise, and then at a certain time, like at midnight, you would have to burn it outside your house.
Oh,
so that, and make sure that the ashes would fly away out of the house.
Go to the universe.
To go into the universe. But then, I mean, I think it really took off, especially when Sam came in, is because he brought a different kind of energy. Is because he's the Indian guy, but he's out of the three, he's the one that's most fluent in Filipino. Yeah. So when you look at us like, oh man, you guys are like posers. You guys can't even speak Filipino. Bunch of losers.
The Sam's on the show, no? The mga foreigner na magaling may Tagalog.
But then, I mean, just having Sam when he jumped on, that's when it really took off. And yeah, that's why I was like, oh wow, okay, there's like different brands coming in, different people that getting us to host. Like it would be funny is because when we'd be hosting maybe product launches, and then the next day we'd still see the same people like, oh, kayo na naman. It would happen during weddings every weekend. There was a time that we did 3 weddings or 2 weddings and then maybe an event just in one day, and we were just in one car together. And then people are like, okay, if you've seen us earlier, please disregard our jokes, and then let other people laugh at our jokes. But yeah, I mean, it's been a good ride. And like I said, with a happy heart, we walk away from radio. We're moving on to bigger and better things, moving onward and upward.
With a happy heart. What a lie.
Yeah, I don't believe that. No. I can sense it. There's no happiness in that heart.
What a freaking lie.
Bullshit.
Let's say that Sam's gonna get mad.
Wait. The happiness in the heart is a 2 million severance package each. That is a happy heart.
gosh.
That would be
Direct
okay.
Alvin, can you replay that?
Oh wow, Mara's here.
Oh, wow.
Are we Kasha? Are there enough
Ayan,
frames
guys.
on the show?
Out yung mapapasok sa screen natin.
Yeah. Eric, Sam, this is Mara. Aquino, this is...
Yeah, I know, Mara.
Morning, Mara. Welcome to the show. It's a bit hot this morning.
It's a takeover. Mara, you're in the right show.
Yeah, I was listening earlier when Slick was here.
Oh, thanks for jumping in.
I wasn't home. It took me a while to get home. Walang grab.
Oh wow, look at our framing. It cannot handle the number of people.
Sam, Sam, you're drowning.
I'm holding up everybody. Just hang in there, guys.
You are the pillar, Sam.
I'm all looks like Steve Aoki. It's like Steve Aoki. Like,
Mo, may tanong lang ako kay Sam YG. Sam YG, yung BNO show, ano mga dinulot sa'yo sa personal naman? Ano naman ang mga love life, katulad ng ganon? Ano ba mga...
Hindi ako, I also cannot say that I would be where I am today without Boys Night Out. It was a team effort. Everybody did his part or her part in making the show what it was. In as much as we sound like 3 gago guys on air, we used to sound like 3 gago guys on air. There was so much pre-production going into the show. There was so much heart that went into the show. Even just being late. I remember I was never late. Si Slick lagi late, no? I was late. I think it's in my 9th. Alex, wait, quiet. Mute mo na si Alex. In my 17 years, I was late twice.
Hindi ko alam. Minsan, kinabukasan ka na pumapasok.
God. So no, but seriously, everybody gave. It wasn't just a show for us. It was a lifestyle. We'd go out, and like Alex was saying that when people see us, people would instantly say, "Oh, di ba kayo yung mga gago on air?" The show cast such a big shadow on our personal lives that it became. Boys Night Out was Sam, was Slick, was Tony, was Tin, was Gino. Like, we are Boys Night Out, and I think it'll be like that for the rest of our lives. That's why it is really embedded. Not just it wasn't a show for us; it was our life.
Oh, but
And that's why it means, or it meant so much to us. And I think people heard that. People felt that. When you listen to Boys Night Out on the radio, you would know that, ano to, it's not orchestrated. There have been many shows that have tried to do the same thing. But there's real brotherhood there. And that you cannot fake.
Yeah, yeah. I love what you said earlier, Sam, that everyone has their BNO moment, and sometimes it's an era, and sometimes it's just one single moment, like seeing you guys, meeting you guys. 14 years ago, you guys guested on my podcast, and I told a story about the three of you, and I want to tell the story again because I want to refresh my mind if this was true or not. So a friend of mine who I play basketball with, he owns a very prominent restaurant chain in Manila. And he knew you guys more than he knew me because we played basketball together, but you guys were the radio stars. He was like, well, those are Boys Night Out guys. I'm like, yeah, hey, I'm there too, man. He was a huge fan of you guys. And he was saying, I was lined up at a spakol one day.
I remember this.
Yung friends.
Yeah,
I'm not proud.
Oh,
Proud.
I
what's
remember.
this?
Yeah, I remember the story. I was at a spakol. In line with all the other horny men just waiting. And here comes three
Mukha ni
guys.
Mara talagang teka lang.
my
Ay,
God.
bakod to.
Here come three guys that come into the spakol. They don't wait in the lobby. They get moved straight to the back. Ultra artista, VIP, flood control levels of like power.
It's like DPWH going to Spakol like that.
Yeah, and so my friend's like, what the hell just happened? Like, I got a boner too, man. I'm waiting here just like everybody. And then somebody goes, BNO. That's why. That's why
Ulo
they
yung tatlo na yan.
get.
Sira ulo yung tatlo na yan.
That's why
Special
they get
treatment
that.
sa mga
Yeah.
ganyan?
It got so bad that Tony had the number of the receptionist on the way. OTW na kami.
No.
Tapos waiting for number one waiting. And
Sino yung girl? Si Melon. Si Melon. They
si
were all
Melon.
named fruits eh. Melon, si Cherry,
Oo.
si Blackberry.
si
Kaya ako, nung
Blackberry.
nag-BNO ko, professional lang talaga tayo, Sam. Alam ko, mapapariwara ako sa inyo. Buti na lang, nakaiwas ako.
It came to a point where all these spakols, they
All
actually-
these.
Whoa, Slick. Whoa. Slick.
All these.
Easy. Easy.
Ito, ang tama
Your
pala.
child is listening.
Yo.
No, he's in school now. So
Okay, that's fine.
Thank God.
We're talking about your family, affected now.
I
no,
was crying when you talked about Doc, and then what is going on?
no,
Lahat lang.
you have to be real, is because you know what? There was a time that these spakols, man, we were sponsored. Oof, look at that.
Sponsored?
They sponsor. All they say, just text. Okay, to.
Ex-deal.
No.
Tip na lang bigay mo. Tip na lang bigay mo. I mean,
Just
tip yung bayad ha. Tip na bayad. Sorry.
Tapos,
Just the tip.
Sorry.
yes,
Just the
no,
tip.
that,
The tip.
that story is true. That story is true. We'll take it. And it was funny is because there was another story that I've also mentioned this before, is that we went to this one Spanx place. Tapos, so it was me and Tony first. Sam was in the car. He was on the phone, and then me and Tony were like, oh, we'll go upstairs. So we went upstairs. They took us into the room. Tapos they opened up the curtains. So the curtains, they're like maybe 3 girls. Tapos me and Tony, okay. Parang wala. Tapos all of a sudden, Sam walks in. One of the girls saw Sam, screamed out loud, "Mga ate! Sam YG nandito!" As in, the whole room
Yung
got
aquarium.
flooded. As in, like, they all ran out. You saw all of them. They were running out. They're like,
Ano yung mga customer?
I was like, oh my God, look there. They were all just waiting in the back. And then we're like, wow, iba si Sam.
Damn.
No, it sounded so bad because I had that character pa Shivakar, diba? So Mara, he looked so shocked. They had the character Shivakar, the Indian character, and they always say it wrong. They say it's Sibakar. So that in itself, everything was getting really, Sibakar. So it was really bad.
You know, Kay, I have a similar Yael story to tell. Very similar to.
No, you don't.
Right when she was sipping coffee.
No, you don't.
Tubig lang to. What year was he on your podcast?
Yung isang iniwan na babae na lumabas, si Yael ang customer.
Guys, I have to go to work, but thanks for having me on the show. I'll drop by tomorrow for a boys' night out, the last night out.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's a good title for it. Yeah, Last Night Out. Yeah, Sam, always good to have you, though rare, but fantastic when you're on. So appreciate you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Good morning.
You're fantastic,
Bye,
brother.
Sam.
Have a good
Thank
day.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Anyaman nun ni Sam.
Medyo, may driver.
Oo, may driver yan.
Oh, may
Coach,
driver.
driver.
Nangingi lang ako ng plate number sa event namin. Sam, can I have your plate number? Pinadala ako ng 3 plate number with picture ng kotse.
Tapos captain seat, tapos hybrid, ganda.
Ayoko na sabihin yung mga kotse, pero letter L, isa letter L.
Lancer?
Mahal kong Lancer.
Sam, ang galing mo talaga, Sam.
Magaling.
Ano, di ba na-realize nyo, ang bait ko? Ang bait
Sam
ko.
lifting us up.
Pero wait, is there a chance that when you go to a spa call,
Oh my gosh, Mara.
Come on, let's call Sam back. Wait.
it's a massage? Like if you see somebody there,
Oo.
isn't there a possibility that it's just like
There's always a
regular?
possibility.
Ano yung mapapagalitan yung babae ba't hindi na-encourage? Parang kulang ba ako? Hindi ba ako karapat dapat?
No, it's true. Like totoong legit question. Like it's like
Ano yung tanong? Wait, what?
What?
Eh, di bang pure massage lang kahit ispakol siya?
Yeah.
Yung magsasabihin mo no, so for on the call part. You just want the spa but not the call.
Oo.
Why are you the spakol?
Oo, ba't nagpunta ka doon?
Yeah.
Like, what if that's the
Just
first
go to a
one that
blind
you could
lady.
encounter,
Oh, no,
and then you just went in?
You get like one of those Korean chairs. Right?
the massage chairs?
Ito, ayon lang sa balita ko,
Si Mara
iba
wants
talaga
one
iba talaga ang reception ng Spacol sa Pure. Kasi sa mga legit, kita mo talagang legit kasi normal lang itsura ng mga babae. Doon sa mga Spacol, ang ganda kahit yung receptionist.
Wait, and does it
Maganda
does
ka,
it
this is
say?
all-
How
this is
do
all
you
your
know?
assumption.
How do you know which kind it is? Like, does it say, or are there telltale signs?
No, you kind of know. I mean, it's
Neon lights, maybe.
Whispered, di ba?
No, it's word of mouth. It's usually word of mouth. And then there's a time I remember. I think, yeah, we went to one, and then the receptionist became a receptionist slash
Yeah, siya rin, no?
massage girl because she kind of typed Tony, so she's like, ako na lang.
No way.
Have you guys ever like who's slept with more listeners?
Dude!
Man,
No, I mean that is a fine question. Who has slept with more listeners? Of the three.
Three lang sa three lang.
man, probably
Kuya Alex.
maybe Tony. I guess Tony.
Si Tony, no?
Because I mean he's the one that's never in relationships, right? I mean, you guys kind of
he's never in relationships. We're always in to be in a relationship, but then there's a time that I think for 2 years I was single. So yeah.
Si Slick ang dumali nun, yung masamula dati. Si Slick talaga nakarami.
So have you guys ever slept with the same listener?
No.
Oh well, that's a missed opportunity.
And oddly enough is that we've never had the same type.
The three of you?
We've never had the same type. Like I would say, oh, she's hot, and then other two, and then Sam would like, oh, type ko siya.
Kala mo lang yun.
Hindi, wala talaga. Wala talaga.
Gross.
Yeah.
Joy Spring, si Sam lang talaga mega trip doon. Parang ganun. Bakit Slick? Di ba totoo naman?
She's very happy now, and
Yeah, happy na. Married na sila. Pareho.
Good.
So you can't really say who has better taste in women because you guys are all different. So I mean, you would be biased to your own, right? I mean, like, right? You guys have. That's kind of interesting that you didn't have the same type.
Yeah. But then I mean, I guess it's just really like, okay, whoever, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, I guess. So yeah.
Never the same person at the Spakol either.
No. We never share. No, never share. No. We
Good to know.
we don't like, hey, ikaw muna. No. We don't do that.
My headache has not like gone away.
worse.
It's gotten worse. Yeah. It's
I see the paracetamol.
May
shirt.
kaibigan nga
BNO.
ako. May kaibigan nga ako, naging paborito ng number
my
na,
gosh.
willing to wait pa oh. Sabi niya, asan po si number ano? Ay, may ano pa yun, nasa customer. Sige po, willing to wait. Pangatlo pa siya, pang-apat pa siya nakapila oh. Oo. Si Sam hindi yun ano, matagal si Sam kasi nai-in love si Sam YG. Nare-relasyon yun. Di ba no? Slick no?
Oh, he brought the wine one time for his masseuse.
Now, Sam dated Diana Menezes. Here's a nice little kind of thing. Sam dated Diana Menezes. Alex saw Diana Menezes' sex tape. So there's a common denominator there, Lex.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Context naman konti mo. So naging sandali mo lang. Si Samo na judge.
I'm like, what?
Sandali Samo ha. Magsasalita na naman kung ano-ano. Si Sam YG naging girlfriend si Diana Menezes. Ako naman nag-guess ako kay Mo Twister doon sa Forbidden Question. Ang parusa kay Diana Menezes, papakita niya yung sex tape na sa akin.
No.
At pinakita sa akin ni Diana.
No.
Yeah. And it was Alex's greatest moment. I mean, he could not get it out of his mind for years on the show.
Kaya nga, dito pa ako sa Good Times with Mo kasi ang dami kong utang
He
na
owes
loob
me.
kay Mo. This is part of the
payback.
deal. I've seen a lot. Okay.
Oh, nice.
This
Last question about the Spakol and we'll move on. Sorry, I know this is not probably the time and place, but was this a like Thursday night thing or a, you know what I mean? Was it kind of like a basketball is TTH while Spakol is MWF? Like, was it something like that?
Not really. It's just like, okay, at the end of the show, like, oh, saan tayo? Okay, let's go. Yun lang.
15:30?
No, it wasn't payday. Because
maraming tao.
payday is busy, so make iwas for payday. Yeah, so you'd probably go like maybe the 10th or 20th.
Yeah,
So-
Sunday.
Easier is because
People are-
that's when people are holding on to their money pa. Whatever they
Grabe yung
have.
may strategic planning.
So can we say that, you know, sometimes in a band, there's the rock star on stage, but they don't maybe live the rock star life. You know, it's just their just the music, and then that's it. They live a different life. You guys were the rock stars with the rock star life.
Yeah, we did it all. I mean, we left it out there. Whatever you heard, any stories that you've heard from us, it's probably 100% true. And lived it up. Like we said, is that whatever we did back then, probably if you do it now, man, you're gonna get yourself canceled.
Sure.
You're gonna
Yeah.
it's gonna be right quick. Is people gonna take a video of you like, hey, look at these three.
Tama.
You
Yeah,
lived
yeah.
you lived in the right time then. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That was fun. That I mean, even for us all, you know, us going out, all those nights that where we got drunk and, you know, just had stupid fun. You know, no one recorded it. No one had that camera. We were in between that technology gap where, okay, it is a camera phone, but it's not, it's blurry. Or
That transition between where you had enough technology to enjoy technology, but not also be hurt by technology.
Yes, and at the same time, you know, you people aren't taking out their phones like, oh, let's take a video. Let's do.
Yeah.
Dan's awake.
No way.
Tapos, Slick, no? Kung may playback noon during our Taco Tuesday, I don't think survive tayo. Diba?
Oh no.
Wala. Although, meron ng Facebook Live noon, pero hindi siya, may mga lumalabas na content, pero sa playback, hindi na magagawa yan.
So, good times. So, it was fun. It was fun while we had it.
You know what I enjoyed about this experience, and you know, to talk a little bit about just kind of these two bookend shows between, say, Good Times and BNO, and very different in so many ways, is you guys seemed like your fun was pure fun, And then for us in the morning, it was fun with conflict and maybe scare. Like the stories we
Skandal.
tell. Yeah, the stories that we tell about like tell us some really crazy stories of the past. Oh yeah, well, Baron Geisler came in the morning and Sam had to kick him out and he almost punched her. It's these like conflict, like tons of conflict on the morning show. I asked you if you guys fight. And like, oh no, we never had an argument. The amount of fighting that we've been doing among the hosts, like genuine, like Mo hates Mikey Bustos, and it was like all that stuff. It's so different from the experience. You guys seem like it was much more positive. Fun, yeah, I mean, obviously naughty and I guess entirely painted the town glue in the morning.
Guys, ito, ang image this leak medyo, di ba, parang siya yung pinakamabait doon. The latter part, pero alam nyo ba, si Slick Rick ang taga-ayos pa ng camera angle ng mga... Alex, you position yourself here. Mas kita dito, ha? Okay, mas kita.
Parang okay to. Okay, dito.
Was there ever like a sense of rivalry between the evening and morning shows?
No, we actually liked it. It's because you guys, like Mo, always held it down, and we always said that that's the most important show of any radio station. It's not the evening show. It's not 6 p.m. It's 6 a.m. Is because they're the reason. Mo's the reason why people will just keep it at the station. That's 100%. Is that we've always talked about it in any radio talk that we've had. Most important show is 6 a.m. Is that if you have that lockdown, people will not change their radio station when they get in their car. It's always going to be there. And then it just trickles over is because they start their day, they get to work, say 8:39, then they work there, they're up till 5:30, they get in the car. Who they're listening to? They're listening to us. The reason why they're listening to us is because Mo held it down in the morning. You gave great talk. You gave them conflict. Like, oh, I didn't like what he said. I think he's an a-hole, but still, I'll listen. Is because I want to know what his 2 cents is on a certain topic or whatever. And the great thing is, I think the stark difference is that how fast you think, Mo, as opposed to how we're slow. We're slow thinkers. As in, we'll be babad on a topic for like maybe 2 or 3 stop sets. Next stop set, we're gonna talk about something else. I'm like, damn, us, we can't get our ish together to do that. Is because we'll be all of a sudden, okay, we'll talk about this after the break, and then it just goes right somewhere else where we weren't talking about that topic. So that's why there was no conflict whatsoever. There was no sense of professional jealousy. It was just more of, that's the reason why people are listening, is because Mo's
but
great
I was
at what he
always
does.
I was always envious though of your chemistry, and not saying that we don't have this. It's just the chemistry that you guys have, this kind of internal love that you have for each other, was something that, if not maybe for this version or maybe the Sam, Nico, and I version, there was always kind of some tension in the booth with co-host. And I always would say how I envy how you guys love each other.
There'd be tension on the show too, Mohan, if you give me a box and there was poop inside it. And you made me put my hand inside it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, fine. Like, maybe Tony hindi siya tatais sa box and then have Sam play with it in his hands. I get it. So it comes with the territory, right? It comes with the territory.
He did this!
Yeah, tumayo ko sa box.
Joe, how long does the smell stay?
Oh, imagine that.
I don't know.
Why am I only concerned about the smell? Sorry,
This
it's
is
dirty
man, I
also.
wish Barra was on the show those days.
Wrong universe.
Wrong timeline.
Gosh, I forgot what to say. I've always been envious. Thank you for the kind words. But I guess to answer Sam's question, has there been a competition with 2 shows? Not personally. I compete with everybody, as you know, Sam. I mean, it's that, right? It's like we are competing with everybody, all stations, all shows, kind of as a blanket competition. But in terms of like a personal dislike or personal We have to beat them. That's never existed. In fact, again, kind of as Eric said, I will say the same thing. There are things about that show I wish I had. And it was always, you guys loved each other. Man, you guys loved each other. Just a different experience on the morning. And you know what? Maybe I'm the problem. Because it's this revolving door of personalities.
Let's just call a spade a spade. It is.
Exactly. Yeah, but
you're not the problem. I think
no,
that's
because Eric, you know how I have changed a lot because I'm remote. But when I'm in the booth, there is no eating. There is no looking at your cell phone. There is no during the commercial break.
No makeup.
Yeah, there's no makeup. There's the only thing you can do. The only thing you could do is use the bathroom, but you have to be back right away. The reason why is I wanted us always so freaking focused on the show. There's no late. There's no any of that stuff. And man, I remember when people would send food, the way they send food, we're not touching this food until 9 a.m. We are so freaking lasered on the show, right? And it worked. It worked for us. That level of kind of, I don't want to call it discipline as if the people were out. I just want everybody so focused. And man, we did so well because of it. But again, because of that, there's a little bit of conflict that would sometimes come around, right? Maybe I was a little too strict. Maybe it was, a little much. And that's why I can envy you guys, because maybe, as you said, you're going to go with the flow. There was no go with the flow for us. It was prepared, as Sam said, it was prepared. We were ready and we were awake.
Let's try 1 week na ganyan.
Yeah, right. You.
Apple na kaya natawa si Sam, may puti-puti ka na dito. Naging avatar si Kay, may puti pa rin.
Putting on makeup and it was like real dots. And then Sam laughed.
I can't even hear. We don't even hear what you're saying, Kay, because your lips are.
Wala kasi sa mga lalaki noon. Wala naman.
I would've lost my mind.
Nakakaano naman si Samuel G, nagpa-foundation na gano'n. Ay, pare, kumusta?
So patient mo, considering that's how you were before and then now.
Yeah. But I mean, you saw a little bit of that during the podcast, like when we were together. Like, I mean, Mara was kind of scared of me, like, oh my God, because I'm so focused on the product. And it's not about control or power or anything. It's the product. The product has to be good every single day. We've talked about this many times. Sam and I, there's not 365 shows a week. A year. There's probably maybe 300 shows a year, 325 in that range. And if we have one bad one, even Sam gets bothered by it. And that's what I love about Sam. It's even the one single bad one of the 325 we're bothered. And I love that about Sam because that's how I carry myself as well. And her and I still to this very day, I'll message her like, shut today. And she's like, yeah, I know.
Sana mo, nag-meeting muna tayo para nalaman na yung pala yung mga do's and don'ts. Hindi naman tayo nag-meeting eh. Tapos kailangan pa natin mawala yung BNO para ilabas yung mga ganyan mga bagay.
Tapos, importante pala yung morning show.
Sorry, Slick. Nadala ako sa'yo. Kailangan pa mawala ng BNO para maglabas ka ng mga problema mo sa amin. Kami. Ito years na ako makain.
Every opportunity.
My God, Mo. I was so offended. Maybe let's talk to the management about this.
Sorry for making it about.
They'll listen, but it'll fall on deaf ears. So it's just like talking to a wall. Don't worry.
Binigay ko talaga sa iyo stick yun para.
Don't worry. You can try, but nothing's gonna happen. But I think also like going back to what Mo says about about the love that we have for each other, like on the show. I think the reason why is before there was Boys Night Out, we were actually really good friends. Yeah. Like Tony and myself, we'd always hang out. Like when I was doing the morning, when I was doing 6 to 9, and then he would be doing 9 to 12, I would actually just sleep at the station and wait for him to be done, and then we'd probably just go malling. And I think that we'd always go out in the evenings, and I think that's when a station guy saw that, hey, you guys are funny. Why don't you guys do a show together? And that's when kind of Boys Night Out started. And then he's like, oh, Logan wants to come back. So Slick, you can be the bridge to Sam, Tony and Logan. And then Sam, I've always known Sam is, because we played basketball, saw him, hung out, and yeah, it was just natural. Is that okay? It's chemistry is because we're friends first, as opposed to just putting a show together. Like, hey, you three, go have a show. Okay, we have nothing in common. I mean, it's kind of obvious on air is that if you're talking to someone that you have a connection with, it becomes great conversations, like how you do it, Mo. But then if it's just forced, it's just like, wow, okay, that's so plastic.
That whole thing that you said is probably, among the best radio advice we can give a younger generation that say we talked about earlier, right? This next group of people. But I brought this up with Sam, a few weeks ago, right? It's going to be hard after this group. This sounds super self-centered or overly yabang, but maybe it's because of the medium, the industry, radio being different, and maybe as Sam YG said, kind of on its different part of its lifespan now. But I can't identify any young group, a BNO. I can't identify a up-and-coming Good Times like show. I don't know if this ever comes around again after you guys and us. You know what I mean? I think it's not an end of a BNO era. It's just an end of an entire radio era.
It does make sense. It's because I think even just for the younger generation is that, okay, why am I going to put time on radio when I can do something like, for example, it's just easy as TikTok. Sure. I get millions of followers there. I can do live there.
For 15 seconds.
Exactly.
3 hours.
No, but it's wild how much they make on TikTok. I mean, it's not even just like selling or, just having like the basket, but still, that's where all the influencers are going. And that's where all the money is going, is because had a conversation with the head of marketing of a certain group, and that's what they said is that their traditional budget is way down because they see that everyone's going the online route. They're doing the YouTubes, the TikToks, the Instagram, Facebook, stuff like that, and it's cheaper for them as to put it on there to pay an influencer as opposed to pay like a network or something. So it was just pretty eye-opening, is because when I told them that, we're ending Boys Night Out, and it's like, okay, so give me the platforms you guys are going to go in. And then, I was like, oh man, they're quick like that. And it's just interesting. But I agree with you, Mo, because there are people that maybe you see online that, okay, they have the potential of being, say, the next Boys Night Out or Good Times, but it's just not theirs because they can't sustain something like this live.
For 3 hours.
For 3 hours and having a great show. There is no edits. There's no, hey, there's no take two. There's no take two. And then, can rewind with what Alex said. Let me reply to what he said with a better quote. No, there's none. It's because everything that you see maybe online is that it's so curated. Like, okay, this is how I want to see him. But then in actuality, you put them here. We've had people on the show where, we thought, okay, they're going to be great as a guest. But then when you have them on, it's just like, man, sayang. Yeah. Too bad. I mean,
I wonder though if it's gone for good or just in its kind of it's in its rhythm, its roller coaster, right? Because fine, maybe people want shorter content, shorter snippets of things, and it's more entertaining that way. But what I don't get then is a person's mind, and I think people can be hungry for that. So that's what long form types of shows like this and like yours can provide. So maybe it's just on its kind of wave right now where people just want short, sweet, and whatever. But at some point, I need brains, okay? I need an actual conversation. And if I'm not going to get that, then I'm going to get bored of the small stuff too. And then I'm going to look. And when we look, there's no one to be found just yet. And we're going to have to wait for the next BNO to come around.
But I think that's also the beauty of this long form is that, like, for example, like you guys, I mean, like, if you have like someone that's just straight dedicated to cut up all your shows into 15 seconds to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever, I mean, that's where it pulls in the listeners. Where, okay, these are new listeners, these are people like just discovering your show, and then this is the kind of conversation that they have. I mean, just pulling that part out, I mean, it's such a tedious job, is that, you know, you have to pay so much, but then like for you guys, why would you know, put that out of pocket, and then all of a sudden, okay, man, it's just too difficult. I mean, it's just better put out the long form and, you know, let people listen, put it out on Spotify, you know, put it on your podcast. I think that's where people really enjoy. And, you know, you guys do have great, you know, editors, so I think that's the advantage, and maybe that's where maybe, you know, hone some of the money into, so that people like, okay, they'll come back, so at least they know that there's something good that they can listen to. It's just not like, okay, it's random music or something.
Before we wrap it up here, because we're running out of time, it's like a question I want to ask you is, what's the best compliment after all these years of doing Boys Night Out? As you're pushing 20 years, it's too bad that you didn't make 20. No, it sucks. Can't believe you guys quit like that. What's the best?
Yeah, we're out of here.
I know, what the hell, 19 years.
19. We like the number 19.
I could have done 20. My goodness.
19 is nice.
What's the best compliment that you get from listeners and stuff? Like, I'm sure you hear repeating compliments, right? Which one's your favorite? Which is the one like, oh my God, we do something right?
I think the best compliment is, you made me laugh when I was having a difficult time. So be it someone studying for the bar, be it someone studying for the boards, whatever, that's always the best compliment, is that, you know, you made me laugh, you pushed me to be what I am now, is because you kept me awake at night. Sure. And that's always something nice. I remember something that Logan would always say is that, you know, it's on radio to be a DJ, you can make more people smile as opposed to someone that's, say, a boss working in a bank or some big company, is because they'll always have a memory of you, and it'll always be ingrained in their mind, where they're like, hey, do you remember you were talking with so and so, or you had this conversation, you know, I really felt, you know, connected to you guys with that. And that's always the best thing, is that, you know, we made them smile, we made them laugh. I mean, that's our job, is that we want you to laugh at our, you know, us being stupid. So I mean, that's always the best thing for us.
Lex, relatable compliment to comedians. Yes.
Yeah, so ang tawa talagang pag may sinabing napatawa mo sila, daig pa yung pera. Totoo yun.
Sam,
isingit ko lang yung dalawa, yung GTW, si Mo Twister, GTWM, tapos ikaw, BNO, na tinuruan nyo yung mga tao na tumanggap ng top love. Meaning, kasi natuto tayo na hindi natin sinasabi yung mga gusto natin sabihin. O kaya pag may nasabi masama, para akala mo masama lagi, maging prangka. Pero tama niyo naman yung relationship ni Mo sa ng BNO, kaya sila nami-misinterpret. Kasi si Mo sasabihin, wala akong pakialam sa BNO. Kung ano man gawin nila, parang pag ikaw Pilipino, nasa ibig mo, ba't ganun? Sobra naman. Tapos ang sila Tony, sila ganun din magsalita eh. Di ba parang, wala naman tayong pakalaman sa iba eh. Pero, natuto tayo ng isang ugali na pwede kang maging tough love. Yun lang sa akin. And natutunan ko sa pag-listen sa BNO. And
that's the number one love. The top love is the number one love.
Tough ha? Baka magkayo tumawa. Dahil si Sam, nakita ko na naman. TOP na naman. Ang ganda-ganda na sinasabi ko, tough love. Kailangan mo ba i-pronounce ng ayos yun?
What's tough love?
Hindi nyo ako ganyan, Slick. Sabihin nyo, i-accept nyo ako. Sa
Then,
As opposed to bottom love?
Like, natuto ako sa English eh. Pag nakikita ko mali ako sa English, hindi ka mas ganun si Slick ko. May isa mo. Tough love, okay? Kaya naaasa sa asawa ko eh. Sabi sa akin, pag mag-i-English ka, ayusin mo. Napapahiya tayo eh.
Grabe si
Dana, hindi ka
Sam.
kasama dyan.
Ikaw, Sam mo. Okay lang ako kay Kay eh. Kasi, minsan may pagmamahal
Damay
sa
pa
akin. Ikaw din mo ah.
I back you up. I back you up.
Ito na yung ending ng Good Times.
Stick, I love you, brother. I love you guys. You know naman, I'm bata nyo ako. So, anytime na dyan tayo. So, medyo malungkot ako dyan dahil sa nangyari. Kasi, deserve nyo ang better treatment. Yan lang ang aking statement. Okay?
All good. I mean, it is what it is, but time to move on, and yeah, you just rate your own ending and new beginnings.
God, you're so positive, Eric. You've always been this way because this is not how if I was going out like this is not going to be like if I
This
were
is
going
his
out the way
happy
you
heart.
But
yeah, if I were going out the way you're going out, I'd be like, I would have rather gotten shot like an AM DJ than this shit.
Because they're moving on to other things naman.
I know, but I've given my life to this place.
19 years is 19 years.
Di ba?
Yeah.
That's top.
Gusto mo yung parang probinsya AM DJ na pumapasok. That's how I want to go. I'm not like this.
No.
Klaseng ganito.
You've had amazing memories, Slick. And I mean, could it have ended better? Yes. But I love that you're still going out with a happy heart, as you say.
Right?
Yeah,
You got
going out
so
with a
much
happy
out
heart.
of it. And you changed the
Yeah.
lives of so many people.
Wow,
Well, look at-
somewhat
look at-
sincere, Sam. Somewhat sincere.
Looking forward to other things, and also I'm looking forward because this weekend gonna watch twice. So
Wise.
yes, wala lang.
So what are
Hi
you
to our
guys
friends
doing?
from Live Nation.
So what are you guys doing tomorrow night? No, it's the
It's a big
last.
party.
Tomorrow night, like what Sam said already, he's gonna be there. Not mistaken, Gino's gonna be there. Other people that were part of the show will also pass by, and hang out. Doc is gonna be there. She wants to witness. She wants to witness.
Lex, are you
Alex, it depends if he's not busy.
I will be there.
Wow.
We'll have we'll bring drinks. We also invited Ramon, Jojo.
Soon.
Wow.
So we'll see. So
If they asked you back, would you come back?
probably not. Probably not.
Tough love.
Probably not. tough love.
Happy ka doon, Sam?
Wala, it's just not gonna be it's not gonna be the same. It's just like, nah,
Too disrespectful of a goodbye to come back, huh?
Yeah. But
I mean,
you know
bad
what?
breakup. Bad breakup.
Yeah, bad breakup. But you know what? Things happen for a reason, and if it comes around. Sometimes you don't want to let that hate stay in your heart, and you just want to let it go. Where, okay, if this door closes, maybe something else opens, and yeah, let's run through it with no expectations, but hope for something even better, working with even more
Better person, ganun.
better pay, better
Yeah, better.
better. Yeah, but I mean, it was a good run. It was a good run.
It was not a run. It was a lifetime, Lick.
Wow.
Don't make me cry.
Wow, Alex, that is
it's tough to cry.
Yeah, that Brad Pitt influence is just
Stick with top love.
yeah.
Just-
Lex,
That's really good, yeah.
Lex, how you do that? You say something so profound. You're like, it's not a run, it's a lifetime. Sabay.
He was gonna cry.
Inhaler sa iyo.
Hindi, maiyak na naman ako.
That's wisdom.
Ito may
It
sasabihin
comes with
ako.
age.
Guys, may sasabihin ako. See what happens sa BNO. May mga times na may mga kinikriticize yung BNO, yung lineup. Tapos may ginagawa niyo sa amin ngayon yan, GTWM, Good Times, may mga ganyan. Love us, abang nandito pa kami. Huwag kayong maghintay na pag mag-end, saka kayo magsasabi na, yeah guys, tapos during the may mga tinitira-tira kayo. Tigilan nyo na yan. Enjoy us. Enjoy us.
Yeah, enjoy the meeting. I mean, it's because these guys, these guys are at the top of their game. So honestly, like
Hindi nyo kayo ng ganyan eh.
yeah, top of the game. So listen to.
Uy, sino ka?
Nakaisa si Sam eh. Nakaisa si Sam. Ngayon eh.
Let's say that.
Patira naman na isa. Patira lang na isa. Hindain na. Para saludo sa boys night out. Mga kanang ina, ang galing nyo.
Shout out to Tin. She's listening. I love you.
Para kay Tin yun.
Dizzy.
Yeah, look, is it, sorry, I keep forgetting, tonight or tomorrow night? What is it?
Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. But tonight we still have some guests dropping by. So so oddly enough. So they'll probably be our last guests that we booked, and then yeah, because a lot of people have been texting like, hey, can we guess this band wants to guest next week? No. Sorry.
No, yeah,
sorry.
we're gone.
Sorry, we're gone. So who's changing? Tapos we'd probably like, oh, baka you could go at this time. They're like, no, it's okay. We'll have the band rest.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're it's almost like a wasted effort if they're not going to be on your show, right?
Yeah.
Just a thing. So, 19 years, Eric, that's a long time for people to be having you guys a big part of their lives. That's a generation, right? So you guys have been incredible for this industry and for this country. So it's nice to be part of history. It's nice to be a part of a Hall of Fame, maybe that doesn't exist, but exists in the hearts of a lot of people who you guys have touched. You may be considered the best of all time to so many. And that is not a bad place to be when you look back at all your contributions that you've given to this place for 2 decades, thereabouts. So thank you. It was a pleasure working with you. Every single time you are listening to this show, I always say that Eric is the nicest person you are going to meet. And you've heard me say that, I'm assuming, through the years. I've been saying that for decades. Because I truly believe you are incredibly good man. And
No, but
you guys were great. You guys were great.
Cover me, but thank you. I mean, means much coming from someone that we look up to, someone that we respect, and not only a DJ, but the man you are, and how far you've come, and how hard you've worked, and all the crap that you've been through, but you still pull through for your listeners, and you show up, and I think people talk crap about you, but I can still say is that you're up there. I mean, you're one of the goats, man. I mean, you're the reason why magic is magic, and it'll be tough. I mean, to just let this go and just realize that they just like that is that you could let go of us that quick and just not listen and not say, okay, maybe they do have a point. And it's just it's hard to take, but it's something where you just man up and pack your ish and just move on and become greater in what else you do. And I guess the best, it's not even, I wouldn't even call it revenge, but the best is just to show them you gave up on us, but we're not going to give up on Boys Night Out. We're not going to give up on what we've built, and it's nothing but love for everyone that we've worked with and who we're with. And yeah, I mean, it's end of an era, but definitely we'll see each other. We'll pop in once in a while. Maybe if we'll see. We always made. Oh, now we kind of said that. Oh, now we can all travel to like the States together and maybe see you. And
He's not gonna make you pansin if you go there. He's not
No, to be honest, no, correction. Of all of the DJs in the, as long as I've been here, and then this crazy idea of doing a remote show freaking 12 years ago, the only DJs from Magic that I have met, I think. Oh no, I did meet Boom at an event, but it's these boys. They came to Las Vegas and we met up with each other, and it was kind of cool. I mean, Alex, of course, I see Alex. He's got shows here and stuff, but I saw the three of them many years ago, and it was very, very cool to kind of just touch base with them. So,
Nick, para sa'yo, hanapin ko lahat ng mga babae sa Spacol na naging
bring them in tonight.
Hindi ko alam kung ilang taon na sila ngayon, pero naging ko sa last episode para magkwento ng mga...
But you never know. They may be professionals. We put them through school. We were the scholarship fund, so they're like, "Hey, do you remember me?" I was like, "Oh, talaga." Wow. They may have a business. They may have some billboards up. So, glad to be part of their lives too.
If I don't get shot like an AM DJ to end my time on radio, I wish I can end it with the amount of messages that you are getting right now, Eric, on our playback. I would love to experience this one time in my life when I say goodbye and see this sorry for the gun reference, the machine gun of messages and hearts and love yous and thank yous and yeah mans and all of that stuff. It'll happen maybe for me one day, maybe. But as terrible as this goodbye is, just in this one moment, to see that amount of appreciation and love and kindness and meaningful times that you have given these people must be so cool. So, it sucks. It sucks how it went down. But just in this moment, right now, to see that, I hope one day that happens to me.
No, it never happens to you. You're always going to be a constant, my friend.
I'm going to get shot like an AM DJ. So
no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you'll be a constant, my friend. You will outlive us all, my friend. So.
That's a cockroach reference.
I hope I could be here up to Alex's age.
Cockroach.
I really hope I could be here up to Alex's age.
Healers.
I can get there. Today's best music.
Why, by the way, correction. This is Focus. By the way, this is Focus. This is different. I want to be Focus on radio.
It's for your brain.
Yes. Yes, Mara.
Don't get Mara too excited now.
Mara, what are the negatives health wise of what Alex is doing right now?
What's in it?
You put it in your ear.
Baka naman may NAD dyan.
Yeah, tell her, girl.
Correct. Go to the EWG website first.
Thank you for making Mo cry and us cry also.
Man, that's a lot of crying for one morning. But yeah, at least we were able to really hear from you. Grabe si Slick with all the love still in his heart. Amazing.
With a happy heart. Happy heart.
Crazy. That's great.
Let's make your heart a little happier with an announcement. Sam, what do you got?
Oh, I'm doing this?
Yes,
oh my
you
gosh.
are.
I have
There's
given
a
up.
professional,
I was like,
Eric, I want you to critique this AOB.
Please. I mean, I have had Alex's input and everything. I was supposed to do this 2 hours ago. I am so stressed. I needed Immunomax myself at this point. Okay?
All right, here we go.
But as you know, iba na talaga ang panahon ngayon. Matinding init, na biglang may manakanakang pag-ulan. Naku, lagot kang bata ka. Mabuti na lang at may Immunomax food supplement. Ang Immunomax ay gawa sa CM glucan na nagmula pa sa Switzerland. Ito ay available in capsule for adults, syrup for kids, also in Forte variant. Mula sa aming studio or kahit saan ka pa, magandang balita talaga ang Immunomax. Mahalagang paalala, ang Immunomax at Immunomax Forte ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Magaling.
Magaling.
That's
Do
the
it.
mandate. Kahit ano pang crying dyan, basta isingit yung Immunomax, ha? Wala akong
Magaling.
paalam sa emosyon na nangyayari dyan. Kung may iyakan dyan, basta isingit nyo. Okay? Wala akong paalam sa iyak-iyak ng mga yan. Isingit yung Immunomax.
I was just like, you know what? Today's not the time. It's fine. We're just gonna let this slide. It's okay.
Pinabayaan.
Oh.
Hindi nga nag-promote si Kay ng Quezon na showing sa October. Pinabayaan namin dahil sa
Oh, that's right.
October
Okay,
15?
show namin. Wala.
Hold on. You're right. Here we go. Let's throw out everybody. Let's go around the room. Kay,
Okay ba, Kay?
the aforementioned.
Okay.
Go
Thank
first.
you. Yes, Quezon, maiiyak din kayo at paliliwanagan sa mga bagay-bagay na nangyayari ngayon. Bakit nga ba ganito ang ating bayan panurin ng Quezon sa 15th of October? And I will be having an event on the 22nd of October. I expect the Good Times listeners to support Purple and
One of
Green
them.
Hearts everywhere. Except that, the hosts won't be going. They just told me.
Yeah, sorry.
There's
Kay,
maybe
we're not
Bam.
going to support you on this one.
There's maybe Bam pa rin. I'm kind of hoping. But, he's busy. So, yeah. Thank you. And my new podcast episode is out. K-Drama. Thank you.
Love it. Mara, let's go with you next.
Well, tomorrow I'm going to be launching my website, gamewithmara.com, and you could buy all your in-game items and tokens and diamonds at a discounted price like Roblox, Honor of Kings, Valorant, and all those goodies. So it's going to be launching tomorrow, and you guys download Honor of Kings. Honor of Kings, we're going to be starting the PKL Thursday this time. So it's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And also for the coffee lovers, Cafe 76, 10% off your total bill when you visit Cafe 76 and you say Purple and Green Hearts. And they also have like coffee carts that you could book for parties and stuff.
Love it. Temo.
Zion Christian Mission Center PH on Facebook. We're live there every Saturday at 11 a.m. for Best News Ever podcast. Free Bible classes. So please check us out on Facebook.
Lex.
Ako, tumatawag ako sa
Ang
voice
haba
na ito
nito.
sa gabi. Tumatawag ako sa voice na ito sa gabi para lang mag-promote. Binibigyan nila ako and I always listen. And maraming salamat. And okay na ako sa birthday show ko. Gusto ko lang talagang i-end to with our guests. Kasi naman ang training natin with this to focus to our guests. So, alam nyo na yung birthday show ko. Medyo nakikita nyo naman yan. Ang mahalaga dito, nagpapasalamat ako kay Slick at sa Boys Night Out for really being there ng mga down moments ko ng 2016, 2017, and 2018 during my mental health. And I was a guest host there every Tuesday, pero you saved me during my down moments. And then I salute you guys. You're always my idol. I'm not that vocal, pero please watch my show sa birthday show.
Congratulations. Congrats to you, Alex, and congrats
Thank you.
to the guys of Good Times. And thank you for letting me jump in and
Thank you so
hijack
much,
your show. And
Slick.
also, like, say thank you very much to your Good Time community. They have
It's good
With an
times.
S, Eric. Good
Yeah,
times.
good times.
yeah, they have jumped on our stream on the magic playback and have sent us all the love. And thanks for joining us for the past few days, and then of course today and tomorrow. So we appreciate them, and we appreciate just them showing the love to
Not
Boys
just
Night
love,
Out.
it's top love. Remember?
Tough love.
Pasok, Beyonce.
Top nga. Top.
Eric, do you think
Tamo.
your wife and Sam YG's wife would allow one less Pakol run for memories this week?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't chew it.
Let's go.
VIP treat.
Sam's wife will probably kill me. Talk like, okay, you're not coming home again. Okay. No.
No, do check out BNO for what will be definitely a historic couple episodes here before they hang it up for good. What part of we gotta go, right? We're so super late, but what are you keeping? What's the memento here? Is it your headphones?
Oh,
yeah.
Are you gonna take the microphone from the station?
Oh my
right
gosh,
there?
the
Just
thing, the
unscrew
bell.
it. Yeah, the
No,
bell.
there.
I mean, so you guys each have to take something from the station. They can't fire you. So, I mean, those microphones have been there since your time. What are you taking?
I would take the mic.
Yeah.
The mic is probably just
This one? So wala nang mic bukas ito?
no. That's Tony's mic. Mine is on the other side.
Oh,
Yung maliit. Yung mas maliit.
yung sturdy pero black siya. Yeah.
Yung maliit pero matigas.
It's thick. It's all about the girth.
Must we go out like this?
Must is because it's boys night out. But thank you guys. Thank you. Been an honor. And
Slick, oh!
we'll catch you again. Yes.
Lex, there's a background.
Noise cancellation.
Noise cancellation.
It's outside.
Oh, is it outside?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
No, if you're looking for the bell, the bell is actually ours.
Oh, you guys bring it with you?
Yeah.
I would see it in the booth sometimes. Most times,
It's a different
really.
one.
I don't know because since we took our bell, they bought like some generic bell. So
Okay.
so that bell is the bell that you usually hear is ours. The pot is ours. So yeah.
Full transparency, I've always hated that goddamn bell. Everyone uses it.
Make it sound,
All
Lex.
good.
Come on. It's your
You're
cue.
really transparent, ah. I love this transparency.
No, tonight, tomorrow night, everybody do check it out. It is history.
Please, yes.
History. Why not be a part of history? And for all of you guys who have listened, what a time to be alive if you watched all 19 years or listened to all 19 years of BNO. I mean, that's always cool to be around when the best of the best are in their in circulation. So cool. Thanks, guys.
Hey.
We'll see you.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow. Yep.
Yeah, man.
All right, brother.
Bye-bye.
Take care, man.
Yeah,
Hi,
man.
Bye.
Yeah, man.
Bye, Top Love.
Top love. Bye.
Bye.
Hey.
Magic 89.9's Good Times in the Morning.
Let's play. Bros, beer lovers, party goers, listen up. Oktoberfest 2025 is going bigger and better at Newport World Resorts this October 8 to 11. That's 4 nights of unlimited German food, unlimited partying, and yes, unlimited beer from the world's oldest brewery. That's free-flowing beer for all, with traditional music and epic surprises in the biggest German...
Good Times. Good Times. Good Times. Good Times. Good Times.